I'm sorry, can we... Hold on. Can we not with this sad stuff? Can we... What? What is this? Why are you so sad today, music? Come on. Come on. Okay, fine. Whatever. Clearly the, my artificial intelligence spawned AI is feeling dramatic today. What's up, though? At least we can still play the game, right? Music, you can be as dramatic as you want, but we've got Star Citizen to do today. Good to see you, everybody. Welcome in. What's up, Toes Gang? We've got a special gameplay session today, as we do on Wednesday streams. If you're watching this after the fact, come join us. It's good times. We chat a little bit. We cut that stuff out of the video, you know. But for those of you who are here live with me, welcome in, everybody. We're gonna do some No, we're gonna do some player spawned missions today. We're gonna test out the beacon system with a friend and somebody I met recently who does a little bit of their own testing. He's gonna be joining us, and we're gonna see kind of what the Star Citizen player spawned mission system looks like right now. I think it's an important part of the game. It needs to be a part of the game that's used regularly for people to feel like it's something that they can use. And so I think at this point, it's hurting the game, actually, the fact that it doesn't perform well. And what I'm talking about here, I'll show you guys real quick. If you go to the contract manager, you come out of the beacons here, you can see that if you create a beacon, you have a couple different choices: escort, medical, and personal transport. But besides this, and the destination for, like, if you're doing personal transport, and then a minimum rep, which really doesn't, as we're going to find out today, whether or not it gets used a lot, you don't get to do much else for determining whether or not you can find the customer or the provider you need. And the rep level, let's be honest, folks. Have you ever been able to determine whether somebody's dangerous or not by their rep level in this game? Because I don't think we even know what they look like, the reps. We can't see other people's. So it's a system that, like, it's there, but it's broken, kind of like the star map. It was brought in around the 3.0 times 3.5, 3.6, whatever. And it's kind of sat dormant for a while. And I think it's going to change soon. So I figured, why don't we take one last deep look at it, do a little gameplay session, and talk about how it can improve and where we can go from here. So, Toes, welcome. Thank you for joining me. Matt Sully, do I have my... as long as I can hear my notifications. I'm also maybe going to do a little bit more with the Xbox controller today, because I have gotten it a bit more keybound for this. And I think I just turned the Xbox on in the other room. Sorry, Mrs. T. That did not connect to the computer. Ah, yes it did. Okay, we're good. So I'm going to play with the controller a little bit, and I'm going to start to incorporate this a little more. And maybe we can be a resource for folks who are looking more into, like, hey, can I actually play this game with controller? But before we get started, Rhino, Vassin, Maverick, Deja, Zero, Valis, Space Marine, Cotton. Good to see you, Cotton. I know lots been going on lately, man. Happy to see you in here, though. Colt, the cult favorite Toes, welcome. I'm just going to call you Link. 07's buddy over on Twitch, welcome in. Yeah, Twitch was in here first because YouTube takes a little while. YouTube takes some time. I understand. It's okay, YouTube. Yeah, check out your loyalty badges. We've got some new stuff. Mrs. T has done, worked up some new art. It's a little more expressive badges than we had before. YouTube saying no. No to tomato. What do you mean? Commands aren't working? As YouTube does. Only using Xbox and not PS5 controller. I do not have a PS5, so I therefore do not have a PS5 controller. YouTube takes time like a fine wine. Yeah, like a good cheese. What's up, Flopalore? How you doing? Astral, welcome. All right, let's bring in the good man, AAK, and talk about what's going on today. Hello.
Hey.
How's it going?
Good. Trying to...
Go ahead.
Oh, sorry. I was just trying to rescue this naked guy here.
He's still on the naked man rescue run?
Yeah, I got his buddy that he died next to. But actually, I don't know where that guy went, but...
He just ran away, left his friend.
He's just gonna keep bleeding here, so... Got him back to the shuttle. I see you're... Yeah, you're probably on the platform out there, Orison.
Yep.
Oh, here's his buddy limping along.
Yeah, I'm out at Orison, so whenever you're done with that, I can meet up with you back here, and we can start from there. I have an initial question for you. Do you think we're going to see anything outside of Siege of Orison today?
So I was thinking that earlier. I was in my Discord talking to my buddy, and that's probably a no. It's you got to be fast on the left bracket to get medical beacons in the first place.
Okay.
And now I have to go look at the menu to see what that where the beacon is going to be.
Okay.
So it's pretty much all here, but there are some people who aren't doing Siege, obviously because it doesn't interest them, or a lot of the negativity on the forum with it not working.
Yeah. So in that case, have you ever tried just like getting out on the Siege platform and kind of running around in VoIP and telling people that you can help them?
No, I every time I've played Siege just to play it because I like the idea. I'm more of a ground pounder than I am a fly boy. I can't fly worth crap.
I get that.
But so I've been playing it, but every time I log out, I wake up at Orison. So I end up I never make it out of here. I was going to leave and get my sniper rifle back, and then a beacon popped, and I just can't stay away. So
always just drags you back in.
Which is interesting because people don't mind waiting for Siege, whereas it's a big issue other times and other missions, and I wonder if the people who don't like waiting also don't like events like Siege. I wonder if there's any correlation, perhaps, with that.
Yeah, there's also just like there's such a lack of good ground gameplay. So like the one event that really offers it that's not PvP oriented, I think people get pretty excited for.
Yes, yeah.
Because the other one is Jump Town, and like you can't just walk into Jump Town like you can with Siege.
I have never done... I take that back. I did one recent Jump Town with two of my buddies. And this guy landed, I don't know, a heck of a far distance away and walked in. And he was just outside the draw distance of the 16x scope. And he ended up self-destructing the ship. But there was only total 4 of us there. I've never been to the Void Dude Jump Town, which I'm not sure I would prefer because I'm not much of a twitchy shooter anymore. I want PvP, but I want PvP in the style of Siege, where you have to make a calculated movement. And this server's 22 FPS. Those AI move and they do cover and they duck and they flank, and you can no longer just do the speedrun maneuver. In some cases, they still have their issues, but there's definitely a difference. But that's the PvP I prefer, so that's why I'm excited about this.
Yeah, and so you must be really excited for these upcoming distribution centers and the sort of raids that they have planned for that.
I hope so. I saw those UGFs, and I'm definitely interested, but I do wonder if they're going to come in before server meshing or after. Yeah.
I don't know I don't know. I'm not sure how they split. I don't know the minute details of how they split up their object containers, but if those are almost entirely underground, they might just instance them, just like with the hangars, and server meshing wouldn't be as necessary for something like that.
Oh, is that how that? I was trying to keep track of the explanations with
Yeah,
the server meshing video with the two gentlemen, Tibio and the other guy's name slips my mind
Kevin.
right now.
Kevin Riggle.
Kevin, yeah.
Yeah.
And I guess whatever you tell me, that's what I'm gonna believe because I don't.
Oh man, dude, nobody outside of CIG really truly knows. I mean, these guys know their stuff really well, and they have the knowledge to tell us what they know and how that applies to what CIG is doing. But at the end of the day, they just say things, and we're like, oh, so you're doing it that way, and it can just change in 2 months.
Honestly, it could be magic to me. You could tell me there's leprechauns, and at this point, I'm okay.
Yep.
Just get it to work, and
little
that's it.
little picos toiling away in a factory.
Absolutely.
I like it
as long as it works.
Mm-hmm. So before we really get into all this, I think I'm all geared up. I don't have a tractor beam, which I'm guessing is kind of crucial, but I'm sure I can find one
I
in
have
a loot
one
box.
for you.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Before we get into this, kind of just sprang you in here and gave you a small introduction, but why don't you tell the good people who are with us what it is you do in Star Citizen and kind of why we're going to do this.
Assuming we're streaming now.
We are streaming now. Yes, sorry.
Oh man, good thing I didn't drop any F-bombs or.
Well, you can do that. That's okay. Everybody gets one.
Meatloaf.
Right?
Okay.
Isn't that the rule for like PG-13? You get one.
I think so. I'm a medic. Well, I'm a medic and a taxi driver. So I kind of group personal transport beacons in with medical rescues anyway, because if you're floating out in space for too long, you're gonna die. So it's more preventative care, I guess. But
sure.
I like that aspect of the game because it is entirely dependent on someone else doing something else in the game, and it brings a lot of the emergent gameplay that developers can't necessarily create or haven't created yet. And that's not a shot across the bow for CIG. That's just we have all of these ridiculous bugs and server desync, and it does create a lot of really interesting opportunities to try to get someone out of a bind. But it's a fun loop, and I hope it continues to be relevant.
So you're here for the emergent gameplay.
Yeah.
And I think that's pretty important because there are a ton of people who really want to do just narrative missions that are set in like a storyline, and then there are a ton of people who want to do like this more group oriented sort of org. Like people think that it's either you're doing the missions or you're doing org gameplay, and these sort of like beacons and a overall player mission system seems like a really, really nice way for anybody to get into the game and start doing not your standard type of gameplay, like not something you can just experience in another game, not a arena FPS or a space flight game. This is like you're going out there and saving people's lives or transporting people's goods that they actually depend on.
It's a neat opportunity because when someone calls for help, whether it's a transport or a rescue beacon or a medical assistance beacon, you're going to help them in the situation that they're in the gameplay that they are doing. So I don't necessarily... I do bunkers in my spare time in between beacons,
mm-hmm.
because that's mostly what I'm interested in, ground combat. But when you go show up for someone else, you're now a part of what they're doing. So you get a little taste of everything. If you get stranded in space because you got stuck in your seat in the Vulture and you're trying to do a risky salvage. Well, now I need to figure out how to get you out of the seat before somebody shows up and blows us both up. Or you died falling out of your herc while moving boxes. Okay, well, I'm going to revive you and then I'm going to help you move the boxes. So I get a taste of everybody's gameplay loop, which is probably the most interesting thing for me, that opportunity to experience all the different activities that the game has to offer in some small dose, When I show up, I don't know what anybody's doing. Unless it's a bunker, then it's pretty straightforward. But now with the consignment bunkers, doing solo rescues is definitely more of a challenge.
Well, maybe we'll get to do one today. But that's a really good point, that it's really open-ended. It actually reminds me a lot of the sort of content and stories I see from a game like DayZ, where you kind of start the game every day and you're going to be doing something different.
I've never played it, to be honest with you.
I haven't played it. I just watched other people play it. But that's kind of the idea, is like you're going to go out and set out on a mission. Maybe it's to trek to a certain location or to find a certain amount of loot or whatever. But because you're interacting with other people all the time on such a small scale, every person you meet can like have a really big influence on your story throughout the day.
Yeah, and that's I like the player interaction. I do like the story-driven elements. Like I did like that Kovalex investigation mission. I do like the group combat, like Siege. I'm very in that sense, but I do like helping people because you do get to interact with other players, and you really don't know what you're gonna get. And a lot of people don't like that, and that's fine. But a lot of people, for example, like won't use rescue beacons because they've heard it's always been a trap, or someone killed them, or stole the pants that they bought on the pledge store. And I get it. People are gonna people in every game, but I think it's a largely overblown idea. And if you ever talk to anybody who says, "Oh, I'd never send one of those, I'd never go to one of those," they probably got ganked one time and then never went back. And that.
Keep going.
No,
Sorry.
I'm done.
Oh, that kind of, that's again a product of where the game is right now. Because like you tell somebody they got ganked once, so you're like, okay, we'll try it again. And they say, well, how do I make sure I won't get ganked again? You can't. That's not a great, it's not a great answer to have, but in reality, you can't. The reputation system is just not good enough. Thank you very much.
That's kind of why I set out to start collecting data on the rescues, and that, to be fair, it only shows one side of the coin. It only shows what happens to medics when they show up.
Yeah.
I don't have any. I go down every once in a while, and someone's come and gotten me, and I've never had a problem, but I've only gone down a handful of times.
Mm-hmm.
So there's nothing for me to show there. But as far as going up to get players who have gone down, I just had one recently, so that makes 4 total. 4 total out of I'm probably in the 900s now.
Jeez.
Since 316.
Yo, Greenblade, thank you so much for the subs. I appreciate it. I did see you with the toes. I hope you're enjoying the stream, buddy. Just getting into the stream? Where are you coming from? YouTube, podcast? How'd you find us, man?
On paper, so to speak, and a buddy of mine in my group helped me. No, he didn't help me make the spreadsheet. He made the spreadsheet, and I just started keeping track of that because the other thing is people don't want to wait, and I totally get that. It's one of the only game loops, and we talked about this a little bit. Oh, here's the naked guy again.
Hey, how can I get out to you?
I'm actually coming. I'm working my way back to you,
okay,
babe. But people don't want to wait, and I completely understand that. So I started to look at how long does it take me from beacon receipt to mission complete? How long does it actually take me to get somewhere?
Mm-hmm.
I fly the Cutlass Red exclusively, and I have the XL1, and that helps a lot. You have to have a fast ship, you have to have a fast quantum drive, you have to be able to get from point A to point B, and you have to drop what you're doing and go. Whether you're with party members, you leave them behind, they'll crap on you for it. But
came through on YouTube, man. Lots of folks in the Midwest watch you. Love you guys out there in the Midwest. Been there a couple times.
Doesn't matter. You drop what you're doing and go.
Got some friends out there. Got some friends.
Right now, the only
thank you, Greenblade. Thanks for being here.
Literally just sitting idle
Hope you're enjoying it.
waiting for somebody to show up, and it's annoying and it's frustrating, and for a lot of people don't mind, but largely, and Salty Mike said this the other day on his stream, because waiting is not gameplay, and that's a agreeable sentiment there. So, those are the couple reasons why people may not use beacons.
That's fair. And so you're a medic, and you're focusing on the medical side of being somebody who's rescuing folks, but beacons are also used for personal transport and escort, and preferably in the future. I mean, we've all seen that they basically tell us to just call for fuel on global chat, which is crazy. But we hope refueling, possibly mining beacons, and different types of beacons for different missions. Is that something that you want to do in other places, or are you solely sticking to medical stuff when you do this?
No, I think I'll definitely mining. I have no interest in, but towing, because towing is an endless job right now with PES. You can clear pads all day, and that's one of the biggest impacts you can have in the game. It's just letting people land, not blow up on a piece of damage, whatever, and be able to get fuel or repair or rearm when they want to, instead of going through that that pain in the butt situation there.
Yeah.
So towing, I'd definitely be interested. I cannot believe they didn't bring out towing beacons.
Well, I mean,
at the same time with the SRV or fuel beacons.
Yeah, also not refuel beacons. And that's it. Really snubs the potential of a beacon system when very, very obvious things that people need done aren't getting answered. Like, instead we have an escort beacon, which is like, even then.
That's people who use the escort beacon. That's one to be suspicious of. Most of the time, it's not a trap. In fact, I've never had one that's a trap. It's usually a new player who does not know that thing pays by the minute, and they finally got in the game. They're dead. They've tried all beacons and nobody's answered. Now they put up this for 25,000 a minute or something. Or something
it's
crazy, but
entirely unexplained. You can just tell that the system itself is very in need of an update. Have you seen any? Do you remember them saying anything recently about that?
No. I mean, I'm a relative newcomer. I've probably been here for 4 years now. But
I guess relative. Yeah.
Yeah. I guess. But I haven't heard anything about it. I did go to Bar Citizen in Orlando. What was that? 2022, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
And I spoke with someone from CIG there. No names mentioned, so nobody flames them on Spectrum. All three of us who care about beacons. But and I said, hey, when are you guys going to put fuel beacons in? And they're like, well, we're redoing the whole beacon system, and we're working on it right now, and it should be ready in a year. I was still naive back then about this, but
when was this?
This was gotta be 2022, if I'm not mistaken, or could it have been 21? Might have been 21.
There might be something that they have planned for 4.0 then,
which would be nice, But now you have, forget new beacons. Now the current beacons have issues. They had issues, and then they got repaired. Go ahead.
That might be something they do with the Mobiglass rework. Because it's basically, that Mobiglass is the only thing it's tied to.
I hope so, because
it's the same.
You'll be landing somewhere. A lot of people call for rescue from Ghost Hollow. Again, not a place where there's ganks or traps or anything like that. You can 10,000 Cutlass Blacks run by the NPCs. That's the only thing you have to worry about. And you're under fire, and you're trying to land in a place that's most appropriate, in close proximity to who you're picking up. And I've really stopped landing for the most part in a lot of cases. I'll just hover, go to the back ramp, and tractor them on board, and then skedaddle out of there before my ship blows up. But now you have to go into contracts. You have to go into accepted contracts and untrack and retrack the rescue beacon almost every single time, because you lose the marker. And now with personal transport beacons, you pick up a player, they board your ship. At that point, the beacon is supposed to progress to their destination, whether it's a space station, their ship, or whatever. But it doesn't anymore, and not since I think 3.22 or the one of the 0.1 patches before that. Now it just stays on the player. So you have issues like that where you'd like to see them addressed, but really, what is the priority for the beacon system right now, or even medical, or
Guys, we've got spam on YouTube
or anything. So it's one of those unknowns in a list of many unknowns.
Yeah, that's fair. It's definitely another part of the game that they probably want to update, but it's dependent on something else.
All right.
Wow, you heavy armored medic, huh?
Always. Oh, there's nowhere I need to go in a hurry. I'm not crossing any large exposed area where I really need to sprint. It's all mostly close quarter or cover to cover. At least right now, as the current system stands with PvP, you do have to take advantage of cover unless you're doing jump down or something.
That's fair.
Which I really don't know.
So, let's see, you said that time is important. And since most of the beacons are coming in here in Orison, you just stay here and wait for the shuttle instead of getting a ship and floating out around Crusader?
I've tried to approach with my ship before, and I've been sent back. So I've just been taking the shuttles. And like I said, people are okay with waiting. A lot of beacons pop here, and a lot of people will sit tight and wait for someone to show up. Actually, I need to run to the hospital and heal real quick, but
sure.
I haven't done a rescue beacon outside of here and probably since Siege started, because every time I go to leave, one pops off and I'll see it sitting there and I'm like, okay, well, no one's gonna get them. I'll go get them. But it is a long. Oops, going the wrong way. It is a long journey.
How often do you get personal transport beacons?
Not as often as rescue beacons lately because of Siege, but I'd say it's 50-50 between rescue and personal transport. If I play for, I don't know, let's say 10 hours in a week, I'll probably get 2. And a lot of people want to find their ship, those who know that you can use a personal transport beacon and choose your ship as the destination, so I can bring you to it. However, that's not working right now because the marker doesn't progress to their ship
the most useful, neat cause for it.
Yes, and so I usually just let people fly my ship. If they have a marker, sometimes they do if we're not too far away. They can see their vehicle if they have a vehicle inside. That'll allow them to pick up right where they left off. Other than that, I'll take them to a station. But a lot of people don't know you can do that, and that's kind of one of the other things that I wish CIG or even content creators like yourself is. A lot of videos touch on how to be a medic or how to use the tools.
Mm-hmm.
At the most basic level, they explain all the pens and the healing. You did a video, Loud Guns did a video. Like a lot of people have.
Oh man, yeah, my
video
is probably outdated by now.
Yeah, yours is old. Loud Guns video, not too old. I think it was last year was pretty good, but nobody goes over how to use the beacons, what you can expect with the beacons, and if they do mention expectations, it's usually, hey, you're going to wait for 30 minutes, pack your patience, or you're going to get shot and someone's going to steal your pants.
Yeah.
Which, yes,
Turns
is a
people off of
possibility. The timing, the wait is more likely, way more likely. Like, I got rescued the other day in a bunker. The guy took 40 minutes. It was his first rescue. And that's probably the average experience for people when they're waiting. So I get where the angst about that is, and I understand that, but someone needs to make a video for medics. I mean, right now the game doesn't really support weeding
Yeah.
out those who don't have the ship or don't have. You got to get going. There's a few tricks of the trade. Leaving cruise control on. Even one click closer to your quantum point is a fraction of a fraction of a fraction of a second that you might shave off, and it really does add up.
Yeah. It's it really does kind of. No, I lost my train of thought. I'm sorry. I keep getting distracted by chat. It's a bummer that like they haven't updated the system enough to kind of incentivize people to want to even make content for it. There are so many things in this game that I'm waiting to make guides for, that I have been waiting to make guides for 2, maybe 3 years, because at that time I was like, okay, so they released this version. Like I released that medical guide, and I was like, 2 years ago, a year ago, I probably wanted to make an update. I want to make an update on quantum travel. I want to make an updated guide on personal interaction. But for 2 years, we've been sitting here being like, okay, so they're probably going to update all these systems in 6 months, and that keeps getting pushed. So we just keep putting off all these guides. I bet there's a couple people who have been sitting on new players' guides. I know I was. I sat on my last one for 6 months waiting to update it because I thought maybe I knew the update would come out, and then I realized, no, it's going to be a while, so I put it out. But yeah, I think part of the problem with covering this content is that when it doesn't get updated, nobody cares about it. And so when you put out the content and nobody looks at it, it's, hours and hours of potential that you could have put towards something that CIG is actually updating.
Right, and that definitely makes sense. And I as content creators, like I get it. You guys are busy. You guys are doing your thing, but I was disappointed that CIG didn't include something in the new player experience or whatever that thing was. Just something, because there's people who've been playing this for 5 years that didn't know you could use a personal transport beacon to go find your ship. A lot of people, obviously not right now, CIG, if you're listening, please fix the beacon. Look at my archive issue count reports. But a lot of people can avoid frustration of having to go back to a hangar and claim another ship or whatever the case may be and lose cargo.
Yeah.
And they could have been taken back.
Yeah, I think that there needs to be a full rework for sure. Because the mission systems, I don't think people also realize just how far the mission, like a beacon system, can go. If you take it from beacons and turn it into missions, this is the way that we could be like, hey, I have a ship in another system and I don't want to have to go get it, and they won't let me respawn in a different location. This is the way that you can assign someone a mission 2 days prior. They go and pick up the ship, and by the time you're spawned in your space station, it's already sitting there. Like I feel like that's where this system will go. Or say you're out there mining on a prospector and you found a really good deposit and you can't take it all back in one go. So instead of taking it all back, you put out a refining beacon, and now you can tell somebody, hey, I need a refiner for 2 hours to sit here and do this, do that, and by the end of it, you've made good money. You gave somebody else some good money, created gameplay for multiple people. I feel like that's where it needs to go, but they don't talk that much about it.
I reading Spectrum, there's people who would jump at the opportunity to pick up empty water bottles in the station. There's something for everyone in a game that is a platform like this. I mean, I'm not well versed in a lot of games, but take GTA 5 for example. You have all of these, you have 5M and 5PD. You have all of these diverse role-playing opportunities. These mods where you can open up a construction company, start a lawn care company, be a cop, whatever the case may be. And I think CIG has a grand opportunity here to provide opportunities for players to interact with other players and create gameplay loops, and starting with the basics, like medical, like taking someone from one place to another, or I'll take people tractor beams. People forget helmets, undersuits,
whatever. And I carry some extra stuff on me because it comes up a lot. Airlocks sometimes suck your clothes off, and you're stuck in there. But again, just the basics: the towing beacons, the fuel beacons. It blows my mind that they didn't put in a fuel beacon.
Yeah,
when they came out with the Starfare.
That was a miss. In chat, we have that. It's called chat. The idea is no hand-holding lets the users figure it out. How do you feel like right now just using chat is good enough for this system?
No, because for a variety of reasons. Number one, if people don't have chat on, that's a problem. So they maybe choose not to be in chat for whatever reason. Spam, someone just doing that entry that blanks out chat endlessly, or all the vulgar stuff you see in there, the discussions on philosophy and the stock market and other nonsense. But chat's not good enough. And then again, like, we've gotten to this point in technology and gaming where things aren't bound to your keyboard in a lot of ways. Like, you don't have to type things out. We have VoIP sometimes when it works. You have these mechanisms that CIG has already implemented to request something, to create an interaction, like the beacon system. Why not keep it like that? I mean, chat is absolutely worthwhile to use. I mean, I keep it open at all times, and I communicate constantly with whoever I'm coming to get. But I don't think it's the end-all, be-all. I mean, it works for now, but why not have two things,
Yeah.
Three things.
Yeah, really. Hold on. Did you just say that pointing out people can disobey rules sounds tyrannical? Have you ever been anywhere where there are rules? Is that a weird thing to point out disobeying rules?
What rules are they talking about?
The rules in our stream chat. He said you can't disobey rules, and they said it sounds tyrannical. Do you know what? YouTube chat goes off. Honestly, Twitch chat keeps it pretty real. People complain about Twitch being a little bit strange, but YouTube chat, they do some things. Hey, is this the naked guy that you saved?
So, yeah, it is.
It is. Nice. A happy customer.
Yeah. He is. He's still naked. That's.
I mean, good for him. He's consistent.
He's not made a lot of progress. We tried.
Well,
I think he glitched out after I revived him, so I think he's trying to get his stuff back still.
Oh, best of luck. So, we have not received a beacon yet.
We haven't. So I'm going to take this opportunity to go back to the hangar and get the cutlass red, and we'll see we can stir up elsewhere.
All right.
Actually, to be honest, the naked guy will probably die in about 8 minutes. But
I think it was Terrible Bishop also pointed out that you can't scroll in chat, which has always been really annoying. It's like as soon as somebody's message is just gone, you just never see it again.
Where are we? How do we get out of here?
To the spaceport?
Yeah.
Over here. Yeah, that way.
Yeah, he's going back for
You don't need to obey? Dogs obey? I mean, no, you do need to obey. Or we could just literally boot you out. That's part of it. There's a nice agreement that happens, but at the end of the day, if somebody breaks rules, then they're going to get kicked out. That's just how it goes, man. Subtleties, nuances.
So far, so good on the shuttles today.
Really?
Yeah, I've done.
I don't know. It looks a little wobbly.
Out now. After you.
It's minority. That's fair, Basil. I feel you. YouTube chat tends to be a little bit quieter on gameplay days. We like to talk about things, which is cool. We've got that coming up. It's just been very quiet at the beginning of this year, as Januaries are. But that's why we get a little bit more time to start doing new stuff and new programs like this, where we're getting into different gameplay we're not normally doing throughout the year. Why not create some community standards with chat, like create channels called medic or fuel or help? You've seen things like that in other games. That's possible.
An idea one of my buddies came up with was to have requisite missions that you need to do prior to being able to take player rescue beacons. So, for example, like you have to rank up in bounties or bunker missions or whatever. You would do NPC rescue missions that are timed, and you have to build reputation with them through success, and eventually that provides an opportunity for you to receive player beacons contingent on player provided feedback, the reputation system, which I think needs some work too, because when you come back, well, not just reputation, but just that left and right bracket interaction. When you get revived and you're still under fire potentially, you're not worried about assigning a good rating or leaving a 20% tip. You're trying not to die again, and
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, I think
that should get to work.
I think they definitely need to. They definitely need to have some kind of bar of entry. I didn't realize anybody, as soon as they get into the game, can take those beacons. I mean, as a player who just jumped into the game in 5 seconds, you could be like, "Ooh, a notification!" Just press the button.
Yes, and that it happens a lot. I mean, it happens a lot to people. People don't know, or you're trying to get rid of the 7,000 notifications at the top of the screen, and you inadvertently take a beacon and you sit on it because either you don't know you have it, you don't know what to do with it, or you think, oh well, they'll wait. But no, they shouldn't have to wait. Like I said before, you should make every effort possible to get out to the player that is just sitting there. I mean, some people go to the bathroom, let the dog out, make some tea, but other people are just sitting there looking at that flashing gray and black screen.
Two classics, folks.
You riding with me?
Yep.
All right, we're probably gonna die.
Yo, NL Supers and Drazen, thank you guys for the subs. Drazen's at 39 months, dude. What? Didn't that just come up? You're awesome, dude. Thanks for being here, man. How you doing? How things going? How's work? Tall Squall, thank you for the follow. Appreciate you, dude.
Even specialized. I mean, kind of on the topic, generally speaking, about specialization. You have mining ships. You have. Let me move this over.
I think there's space there.
You have mining ships in the game. You have ships that can haul cargo, and you have medical ships. You have things that lend themselves to a specialty, and I think they should go a little bit further with specialization. I think they should require a bar for entry, gatekeep access to something, like med beacons and even equipment in a way, because a lot of it is still keeping medics relevant.
Tall Squall, thank you for the Prime sub. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to do that. I unmuted myself instead of muting myself.
Oh, okay.
Keep going.
Just yelled a bunch of gibberish at me. I didn't know how to react to that.
Sorry about that.
That's all right.
Thank you for the sub, Tall Squall. Appreciate you.
Yeah, maybe an unpopular topic, but the idea that everyone has the med gun, everybody has this, everybody has the ship, and we kind of briefly touched on the C8R, and this is gonna piss everybody off, but
yeah, I think that goes a little bit against the design philosophy of the game, of the sort of, you have the freedom to take and do what you will, but you have to pay for the consequences of taking or doing those things.
Yes, and there should be some drawback or downside to being a medic. Maybe a specialized set of armor that you can only earn through maintaining that reputation. I don't know how that would work with paying for things through the pledge store, obviously if that's the funding model, then that, those two things might be at odds. But
Yeah.
having an armor that may not. Go ahead.
Sorry, I need to talk to chat real quick.
Sure.
Folks, I was just scrolling back up through chat, and I saw this person, the most self-important comment I've ever seen on chat, said that I was deliberately not reading what they were saying. Hey, folks, everybody who's been paying attention, how many chat messages have I answered in the last 3 minutes? That's how you know somebody's got a victim complex. Holy lordy. Thanks for being here, folks. Thank you for the subs and the follows. Appreciate y'all. Hope you're enjoying the stream. Let's get back to it. Sorry about that, AK. What were you saying?
I have no idea.
You were talking about the ship specialties and the which equipment we're carrying to actually take these missions, like medical and stuff. You want there to be more of a bar, right?
Yeah, because again, you're waiting for someone to show up. You want people to know what they're doing, or not so much know what they're doing, but have the equipment necessary to get you quickly and then get you out of the situation you're in.
That's fair. But wouldn't you also like to see people who maybe... I mean, okay, that sounds bad. I don't want to see people pay, for instance, but wouldn't it be good for people to learn that on the job? To some extent, at least. I'm not saying just throw people in the deep end, but the difference between a cutlass red and a cutlass black shouldn't define whether or not somebody could take a mission, right?
Oh, I agree with that. I absolutely agree with that. I still think the beacons, though, themselves should have some sort of mission requirement. You can have whatever ship you want, but if you have these NPC missions that require you to respond in a certain amount of time, I think whatever ship you have, as long as you can get from point A to point B in the time that it's set, would weed out a lot of people who have good intentions, but have a slow ship. Weed those people out from being able to take beacons, because that's, again, the two biggest issues are the legitimacy of the person who's taken your beacon, the will they steal my pants argument, and the time. How long will it take them to get here? Have they left right away? Is this a priority for them? Did they take the beacon and then go to the toilet? That sort of thing. Because again, you're dealing with, you're not losing reputation in the game. You're not losing an opportunity at money. A mission's not expiring. You're literally losing your time, your actual time, just sitting there. And I'm not sure there'd be a mini game of you, I don't know, stuffing a bandage in your bullet wound for however long to keep you occupied.
That's a rough one, because I get the idea that it's not, you're not playing the game while you're down. But the idea of limiting things, I think, gets a little bit sketchy. I mean, the game, in my opinion, should be designed in a way that the person who is too slow to take those beacons gets self-eliminated, because they don't complete their job. The person does off themselves because that person took too long. The person doesn't get paid. They've wasted their gameplay. They don't want to run medical missions anymore. But I do understand that also requires somebody else to maybe get their gameplay impacted for that person to learn, hey, maybe you're not cut out for this gameplay.
Precisely.
And how much do we let that happen? Because at the same time, you could say, hey, somebody is trying to do mining on a mining laser and they overloaded a rock and blew up the ship, ruining two people's gameplay. Do we say then that person shouldn't be able to get on a mining laser because they weren't good enough?
Exactly. And that's, there's going to be a lot of competing schools of thought on this.
Yeah.
And I've been saving each medical thread on Spectrum for a while, and there's a lot of diversity along that spectrum, no pun intended, about this topic, and I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what the answer is. I just don't want to be without beacons. So it is a bit selfish, you know. You find, because you want to have fun in a game. You want to do something that you enjoy. You want to protect that gameplay loop or activity that you enjoy, and you don't want it to become invalidated or reduced. So
I just like the pureness of that statement. You're just like, I just want beacons.
yes,
I get you.
Yeah.
And I think there's a way to do the beacons, and also I think gate them without gating it based on what people, I guess, have. Gating it based on player skill, I think, is the best way to do it, but I just, you know, that's up to CIG to figure out how to do that, because I can't say what the answer is. But yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
Like, the most important thing is that the beacon system is used.
Yes. Yeah, I mean, that's the most important thing for me. I don't know. Obviously, other people are going to feel differently about that, but yeah, and I won't go as far as to even speculate about death of the spaceman, the penalties for death. Another friend of mine suggested that, well, if you backspace, you have a 10-minute cooldown timer.
Right.
Okay, well, now you might wait, you know, or
that would be crazy.
Said,
people would hate that. Oh my god.
Like in 7 Days to Die, when you get killed, you come back, you have this XP deficit that you have to now work off by playing the game more to get back up, to zero.
I think they could work something in with the regeneration system and say your body's not working at full capacity for the first 10 minutes. That could do it.
Right. Some sort of stat loss. Here we'll go to Tamar here.
Do you just kind of swing around to each moon and wait and see if something comes up?
Yep. That's so this is not a complete loop. Again, like I said in the beginning, this is entirely dependent on the gameplay of everyone else in the server. So you wait until somebody needs help. It's exactly like it is in real life. We don't leave the station until someone dials 911 and we get dispatched to the call. You know, we sit and we wait and, you know, and eat. But so yeah, I just do bunkers in the meantime because there is nothing else in the game that really interests me.
If you find you're in the middle of a bunker and you get a medical beacon, do you have enough time to get back to your ship and go save them?
Depends on who's keeping count at the time.
Yeah, I just wonder how
I leave
often
immediately.
Okay.
That's most of my beacons. That's probably more than 50% of my beacons are other people down in bunkers, and I'm probably in a bunker at the same time they go down in a different one. I run right out. I leave my friends there, party, whatever. If you don't get on the ship, you know, I don't wait.
And
because again, the time matters.
And people wait that long.
Yeah, they do. I mean, I think my fastest rescue was like a minute 30, probably because it's right next to him. And then the longest one I've had is 19 minutes recorded. But I had a guy wait. He's like, listen, take your time. We were trying to figure out how to get him out of the mesh of a ship in space. It took 45 minutes to get him out.
Holy
and
crap.
For him, that was really cool for him. Being a part of that was his desired gameplay experience. So there's some people who, I don't know if it's RP or whatever you want to call it, there's some people who will wait, and there's other people who are like, hey man, you're far away, but you know, I can be from one end to the system to the other in 6 minutes. That factor in atmospheric flight and you know, bugginess, having to hit the same key 500 times to get something to work. You know, you're talking 7-8 minutes. I mean, my average now is 9 minutes and 30 seconds or somewhere thereabouts. So, you know,
I think that's saying a lot, that people are willing to wait full minutes right now when there's absolutely nothing to do. Because you know, at this point, they can start to build more things you can do while you're down. I mean, at the very least, you know, being able to use like your Moby Glass or something should be a possibility.
Yeah, you know, pull up a movie or something like that on there. Yeah.
Somebody was mentioning gating it on a success rate of beacons. People have been mentioning stuff like reputation limits and things like that. I think there are a lot of pretty, like, I think these kind of ideas are really good, and this is the kind of stuff they're going to go with.
See, I guess they'd have to
right
track.
now it's even hard to see chat.
I do wonder what data CIG tracked.
What are we doing right now, by the way?
Oh, we're doing a quick, probably a 3-way bunker, if I had to guess.
Isn't this a criminal mission?
No, we're 100% legal here.
Oh, can you send me the? Wait, can you send me the mission? Because I'm trespassing. I'm like, where are we going?
Yeah, I'm trying to create.
It's like it's a setup. Whoops.
You get that?
Yeah, I got it. Okay, now we're good.
All right. Yeah, my bad.
I'm surprised they didn't shoot at you when we were coming in, but I guess.
Yeah, that's actually a really good point. And I think the server FPS is still 20, so.
Alright.
Alright, let me try to find a piece.
Where them baddies at?
Box.
Oh, we're defending, huh? Okay, cool. So we got some time. Huh, I'm glad I brought some ammo.
You're one step above the naked guy.
I think that's a few steps above the naked guy.
I turn around, he's shooting a sniper rifle there in his underwear. I'm like, man, he's getting it.
Wow. Terrible loot. Alright, I'll come down to you just so we can...
These are remarkably boring.
Oh, yeah? I heard the AI was doing a little bit better, but maybe this server, they won't be.
I was hoping a while back with that Rastar presentation that they were doing the insides of the bunker, the layout and whatnot, not the set dressing on the outside.
I mean, technically they did the layouts, but they didn't change in looks at all. Dang, that guy freaking nailed me in the head.
Well, if you die, I know a guy.
I'll just spawn a beacon, don't worry.
Shameless self-plug there.
I have eye tracking. What's required for that to work? It's actually real simple. Can I pull this off? Can I just whoop-de-doo? This guy. This little thing just magnetizes to the bottom of my monitor and it tracks my eyes and my head. And it works pretty well.
Toes.
Works
Actually,
pretty
how many
well.
people are in here? That might be...
I'm not even well calibrated right now, and it's tracking it
switch servers.
pretty well.
There's nobody in here.
Oh, really? How many people?
Yeah, 17.
Oh, gosh. Let's get out of here.
Yeah. Let me... Oh, wait. We can't bed log, can we?
No.
Where are you at, Orison?
Yes, I'm at Orison.
Okay. Let me... Let's fly back there.
I'm fine with just backing out the menu.
Okay. So, let me go up and... let me go up there and bed log then.
Okay.
Just so I can keep my STB, if we can't get it in our own hangar yet.
Sure. Seems to depend on where you ask. Reddit seems to Spectrum, not the same impression. YouTube, who knows? What is it you guys are talking about? Guess I could just look up and see. These are and like just to talk a little bit more about what I said earlier. Wednesdays and Saturdays are going to be a lot less chat with you guys kind of stuff. Not that I don't like you. I love you guys. Seriously. The chat's the best part of streaming. But, like, I'm more focused on the game in here. I'm more focused on the people I'm talking to. So I will miss your comments. I hope you don't mind. I'm trying to read them still, and I see you. The AI is pretty scary now. Oh, that's what you were talking about. Okay. Yeah, AI goes hard. But today it didn't seem too bad. Although he did shoot me. That's a start. You had an early Toby, wonder where it is. The new ones aren't cheap. Which one did you have? 5, 4? Or I guess this is 5. 4, 3, 2? 1? What's CIG's plans with bed logging on a ship you don't own? I'm pretty sure that bed will be assigned to you. I don't think they're going to let us do hot bunking, but it would make sense for capital ships so you don't always have to be on board. I'm pretty sure you'll be able to just bed log on somebody's ship, though. They just need to... It's dangerous, because what if you bed logged 50 people on a Pisces C8X, and you fly that C8X into a Javelin, and now you've got 50 people on board from a ship that only seats 4 or 3. It's like... It's a slippery slope with that kind of thing.
Alright, I'm at menus when you're ready.
Alright, I'll go ahead and launch us back in. You got back there fast.
The menu?
Yeah. No, to the station.
Oh no, I just bed logged.
Oh, you went up into like space.
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
gotcha.
I'll head out to Orison when we get back in.
No, Unity and Bishop, that's just you guys I hate. I don't want to talk to you. Leave me alone. Wish they'd do face capture. You'll have to get a crappy webcam too.
Alright, much better.
The webcam I believe you can also use for the face tracking. So if you get a good enough camera and good lighting, you don't need to get both, I think.
Nobody's talking about speed,
I think.
So we might be in luck.
Abdi! Streaming even 5 people is difficult when you're trying to do gameplay or interviews. Indeed, dude. That's how you start forgetting your helmet, folks. Plus, Deputy Tomas gonna find you. You have to max at the number of beds you'd think. Someone logs on that bed, you get booted to home location. Yeah. But then you lock a bed per person. So like if that person can't log on for an event, somebody else can't take their spot. Notice the new channel sub icons? Yeah, we got some new badges. Those of you who are members on YouTube or subs on Twitch, check out your badges. At long last, we've got them updated. A fresh coat of Mrs. Tomato paint. They're just... Oh, sorry, the Twitch ones aren't updated yet. The YouTube ones are. Twitch is coming next. They've just got a nice little touch of crazy to them compared to the last ones. They're actually quite insane tomatoes. Love them though. They represent us.
This is a perfect example of why I started recording these rescues.
Why is that?
And at full length. Number one, I'm a lousy editor and don't know what I'm doing, but mostly it's because, you know, someone needs to see that people aren't always sitting on the beacons or picking out an outfit for the next day. There are so many complications and hurdles, as everybody knows who's played this game before, but that affect just moving from point A to point B to point C. You know, I couldn't get the Orison marker. I couldn't quantum to you. I couldn't quantum to Orison. So those seconds are going by, adding up to, you know, minutes dealing with bugs. There's times where I cannot quantum to a planet. It'll turn me around in a bug that's been in there for now 3 patches. And I'll keep going, and it'll turn the ship around, do a 180, and head some other direction. And you have to do this weird roundabout quantum marker, you know, hokey pokey in order to get to your actual destination. And meanwhile, people are waiting. And then if you're not communicating with them in chat saying, hey, I'm dealing with some bullshit here, they're going to think you're just, you know, wasting time and
they're not a priority.
Yeah.
Again, that adds to the perception of, well, I'm not going to use a beacon again because this guy sat on it for a while.
Yeah, and that's a problem. You don't know if that person is like glitched out, if they maybe crashed, or if they're just not coming to get you.
I am interested to know, and I should probably just ask them in their Discords, but like Rescue Squad 1 or Med Runners, you know, what is their average time from someone going to the website or going to the Discord and sending out a rescue request specifically to them? You know, what is their average time to get to that player? You know, and if it's a lot higher, you know, maybe higher than 10 minutes, higher than 12 minutes, you know, I think that really identifies a core group of players who are willing to wait for whatever reason, whether they think it's, you know, just a neat part of the game, or they want to maintain what's on their ship and they know they won't get it back if they backspace, or I'm interested to know that.
Why didn't you decide to join a group?
I have been in a gaming community for the past 20 years. We were extremely active in the Battlefield 1942, BF2, and 2142 days. So I tend to stick close to my kin. I've known these guys forever. And now we travel together and we attend each other's weddings. I mean, it's really evolved into something really special beyond just gaming. So I tend to stick to them, but I'm not even in our org. I just it's nice to be solo because you can form your own impression and your own reputation of just you, and a lot of that is important to have a little bit of name recognition, because you say, hey, does anybody need a rescue? And someone's like, no, screw you, you're gonna, you know, the pants stealing. And then someone I've rescued already will be like, oh, I know that guy. No, he's legit. And then someone will be like, okay, I'll set up a rescue beacon. You know, so it's just more or less adding that ability to, you know, maintain your own reputation rather than, oh, you know, a player from the org shot someone in the face and stole their pants. Well, now everybody in that org is a bad guy. I'm at Hangar 3, by the way.
All right. Yeah, that's and that's important to do. That's, you know, part of being in an org is making sure the entire org's on the same page, which can be difficult. You get one bad taste in your mouth from a group, and that group can be on a list forever.
Yep. And people will check in chat and be like, oh, I just looked and this person's in, you know, ReferNet, for example. But actually, I have a real positive experience 2 or 3 times with the ReferNet guy. He's calls for rescues, doesn't blow me up. I died. I took him on a rescue with me after picking him up, and I died. He got killed somewhere else, claimed a ship, came all the way back, and saved me and the other guy. So
less likely to grief people who kill you or who save you.
Yeah. All right, let's see what happens here.
That's also, though, it's funny because that's something that groups really want too. It's a way to identify which group somebody belongs to. Sometimes you just want to be able to identify the people who are in your org, and you can't really do that in this game unless they're on your friends list and you've invited them to a party.
Yeah, it would be neat if CIG could at least do a back of the helmet area, like just a square space.
Squarespace.
Yeah, I know. I just realized now you're gonna get taken down for trademark, but this video is not sponsored by Squarespace. But you know, just a place where an org can put a symbol, you know, their logo, so you can look at the back of someone's head, or you know, any armor piece. just have a dedicated spot, an arm patch, or maybe multiple spots. Obviously, then you have to worry about what people are going to put there as their logo, as the internet has taught us. But yeah, that would be neat, or even just above their head.
Yeah.
But then that would kind of undo the redacted part.
I mean, for your org at least.
Yeah.
I think attaching it to the scanning feature is good enough. And like the new visor rework. Allowing people to turn their kind of indicator on and off would be good too. Hey, I will be right back, alright?
Yeah, sure.
Give me, like, 3 minutes, folks. See you in a minute. Alcatonic, thank you for the sub, by the way. Appreciate you. Hope you're enjoying the stream. Give me a couple minutes. Thank you, Director PC. You could just like set this game up. You could just set this game up with like a nice cinematic aspect ratio and just leave it. And the game looks great. Love it. What did I miss while I was gone? You believe CIG should be at the very least add a different chevron color for orgs and allied members. At the very least, yeah. Spent like $750 on SC since 2016. You've gotten well more than $750 worth of entertainment out of it. Yeah, I mean, spend what you're comfortable with, you know? What's the point in telling people how to spend their money? But also, don't spend your money on this. No, I'm kidding. Just do your research. That's all I ask. Spent quite a bit on PlanetSide 2. You can spend a lot on PlanetSide 2? Giveaway still going on, folks, if you want to get into the game for salvaging, or if you have a friend that you want to get into this game for salvaging, you can win the giveaway and we will send it to your friend on your behalf. So it's not just for you guys, but at the same time, you can also just take the ship and melt it for value in the game. So everybody should get in on it. Exclamation point giveaway if you'd like. You had a party without me? No party is a party without a tomato, dude. Every party needs a tomato, whether it's on the ground, in a salad, in a drink. Tomato. Toes. You also need some toes. Tris, thank you for the Prime sub. Appreciate you. Over there on Twitch. What is this fry end thing you speak of? That's why you bring Mrs. Tomato. We don't need you. That's fair. Honestly, between the two of us, Mrs. Tomato is the party. Citizen Con? Anybody? Alright, let's get back in here. Hello.
Hey.
Hey. Sorry, I had to step away for a little bit.
That's fine.
I saw we came in on a nice flight though.
Yeah, now I'm just wondering what the intentions are of this nearby player.
Constellation? Or where's their player?
Oh, I know that person. Oh, we're safe.
Deputy Tomat likes to party.
I got pad rammed once, and it was at Cuban.
Who's pad ramming a medic?
He waited 25 minutes. He just hovered there and went in circles around me. And then finally, at the end of it, crashed right into me. And then he blew up, and I didn't.
What the heck?
A waste of time.
That is the weirdest form of gameplay I've ever heard. Just sat there for 25 minutes waiting to just
kept going in circles.
I feel like you would have found another ship faster than that. Did he follow you? Was there something personal?
I don't know. I don't shoot at anybody because I'm lousy at dogfighting.
Also in a Cuddy Red. Like, who's attacking Cuddy Reds? What the heck, guys? Does this ship have guns? Yeah, just 2 guns up there.
I have 4. Okay, I have 4.
Oh, 4. Well, you know, hey.
All right.
That's
formidable ship here.
It's more than my 135 has. Just granted, it's a luxury runabout, so.
Yeah.
Yo, thank you for the sub, Zeg Eldest. Y'all on Twitch?
The other thing I've started doing now is
appreciate you all. Cheers.
Gets really slow.
I haven't seen Deposit. Honestly, I'm wondering where you at. Maybe they're just watching the videos afterwards. Busy for now with work and stuff. Sorry, what did you say?
No, I just server hop a lot.
Oh yeah. It's gonna be actually that's a good question. Do you find that the bedlog is consistent?
Absolutely, I do it nearly every single time I play.
And you never get sent back to the station or the city?
I never have a problem. I think one time it said this bed is no longer, or your spawn location is no longer something. It was a red message on the screen, and that was it. But I haven't had an issue with bed logging. I don't think ever. I used to be able to bed log with corpses in the ship though.
Okay.
Because I used them as a doorstop for the automatic door. Extremely annoying.
That's funny.
It's my dead stop doorstop.
It's good use of bodies. Yes. So, do you ever bedlog like on a planetary surface or anything?
No, it'll
Bishop,
give some sort of error.
My man, thank you for the subs, dude. Gifting out 2 subs, getting us to that goal.
It's been so long since I've
appreciate you, my dude.
I don't remember what it is. So I just quantum to a point, drop out of quantum at some point in that, and just bedlog then.
I see. Yeah, I really want to. I really want bedlogging to be a thing, and I want to feel like I need to do it. I can't. I guess Stanton is such a small system. Like, the idea of bedlogging to people seems unnecessary, because you can just fly from one space station to another. But I am wondering how much people are going to push back against the idea of how large these spaces are going to be in the future. That bedlogging is kind of a necessity.
I never considered it from that perspective as far as maybe gameplay and in-universe utility. It's a convenience factor for me. If I don't have to run to a shuttle, to a train, to anything, if I don't have to leave a hab, wait on another door, it's as a responder, it's so much easier for me to just already be in the air, so to speak.
and go to where I need to go, and then
Yeah.
just for my sanity, I don't want to I don't want to wait on anything. Which, ironically, because I make people wait on me.
the selfish medic. But
Yes.
But really, like, wouldn't it be cool if, as an explorer, or even as a miner, or as an exploring miner, let's say, you find like this really nice deposit of minerals, and instead of going through the work of just grinding through those minerals for the next 5 hours at the end of your session, you just go to sleep in your ship and then wake up the next day and you're right there with the minerals and you can just get started on the gameplay. That's so cool.
That is super cool, and I do hope that becomes a thing. The only issue I could see with that is between persistent entity streaming and just the sheer number of increasing players. Are you going to have this parking lot, this shopping mall parking lot of ships?
No.
Like you have at that second Babbage entrance. Because it's a known spot, for example. I don't really know how mining works.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's something that
well,
everybody can see it.
I think it'll be quite different in the future once we have more persistent deposits. But that is a question, and that's one of those things I think we'll be asking probably in a year or two when server meshing is more defined and it's actually working, and we can even, functionally imagine what the answers to these questions would be. But I think that at some point they'd have to be despawning stuff out, instancing the location. You can only split a place into so many servers, even dynamically.
Did you happen to get that mission before we approach?
I did. I will not be trespassing this time. Thank you. Marcus, what's up, dude? Good to see you in chat. How you doing? You always bedlog when possible? Does it always work for you? Are we going to have 323 soon? No, we'll have it at the end of March. Same time as always. It's about that time, though, that we're going to start to hear more details about it.
Into the planet.
Evocati will be starting probably... Actually, I'd give it another month for Evocati. 20 days, 25 days, maybe. Preview channel, though, you never know. They're doing things differently this year. They might play their schedule slightly different than they normally do. For the gamer on the go, bedlogging is essential. Not everyone can plan out gaming sessions well. Yeah,
Nope.
Seriously, being able to get into that gameplay quick because of the bedlog is going to be crucial. Evocati is a NDA-controlled closed testing version of this game. It's more of a very, very bare-bones experimental version, so before they've gotten a lot of the bugs taken care of, before we see it in the public testing universe, the PTU, our own kind of Wave 1, Wave 2, Wave 3, Wave 4 testing, it goes to Evocati, and they deal with a lot of the worst bugs.
To disable her.
Yeah, it's... I hate it, man. It's just like every system that you come across, it's like, yeah, that's one of those things they probably are going to fix with, like, blah, yada, yada, yada. Because, man...
Just shrink the size of that thing in your face. Because you're going through a PvP environment. You're focused in on watching for movement, watching for the enemy, and then you have this, this slice of bread sized thing on your screen.
Slice of bread. Distinct.
American measurement.
I honestly, I just don't even want to hear it. Like, if I'm just some random dude who's out here salvaging, why would I want to hear about a pirate takeover at a city across the system?
Yeah.
Yo, Glutrino!
Find a P6.
Gifting out 4 subs. 4! Just smashed the goal. Freaking smashed.
The only place I can use a sniper rifle.
Like all of these news organizations do to each other.
I carry one and I
I
rarely ever
appreciate you,
use
dude.
it.
Thanks for giving those subs out. I can't wait for more reasons to have a sniper. More long set pieces. I'm hoping those new locations that they're showing us will do that.
And I'm okay with the TTK changes that they...
Oh, they've been fantastic.
we got one. Back to the ship.
Let's go.
I guarantee you that Orison.
Back to the ship.
Oh no, he might be...
Yo. All right.
Microtech.
Let me explain something here. Glutrino, what you've just done for the people. Anybody who just got a sub from Glutrino, you now have access to all of the exclusive videos. Those are all on Twitch, or sorry, for Twitch people, those are all on Discord. For YouTube people, they're on YouTube. Patreon people, they're on Patreon. Unfortunately, Twitch still doesn't let you host things, so on Twitch, you'll have to find them on Discord, but feel free to message us. If you can't find them, we'll point you towards them. Got about 6 right now. Talking about Star Citizen as a scam, talking about Star Citizen compared to Baldur's Gate 3, looking at the no-player ships, the acquisition of Turbulent. They're more in-depth, kind of higher quality videos. So if you just got a sub,
So in the event, there's
make sure to go check those out.
10,000
Thank you so much, Glutrino.
Cutlass Blacks there, and we're taking a lot of fire, and things look dire. And I say, get in the car.
Wow.
Get in the car.
Absolutely. Is that why the car's back here?
That's one of the reasons we're going out the back. It's a built-in escape pod.
Okay. Wow. We've also got a little raffle started. Oh, never mind. It's already stopped. Congratulations, Architect. Architect
Are you
TV.
seated?
I am now.
Okay.
Would love to have more reasons to use land vehicles. Same Z's, dude. I'm really hoping that the reworks they're doing to the cave systems coming up here include more, honestly, caves like we saw in the CitizenCon demo. Kind of multi-stage caves where you bring things in and leave them there. Maybe you have like a big mining deposit that you're not done with in just 20 minutes, and you're bringing some rocks in there and doing some mining. Maybe you set up a small little base down there. A couple cots. I want caves that give me a reason to be there for multiple days, you know? A cave should be as complex as the outposts they're building, in my opinion. I think these subterranean spaces, given what they're doing with server meshing and object container streaming, I don't see why they would have an excuse to not give us basically full landing zones underground at some point. Aside from the art, which is being handled a lot by Mighty Bridge and their what's that thing called, Houdini, which does a lot of the procedural work. Replicate the effect we get from space stations, from landing zones, from building interiors, from distribution centers, from these new outposts in Pyro. Replicate all that underground in caves, and I will show you the world. I will be Aladdin. That's an Aladdin song, right? I will show you the world. It's a good one. So where are they? Where are we headed?
We are going to Ghost Hollow.
Okay. Look at that medical service, from Crusader to Microtech. So I want to go back to your YouTube channel real quick, because I found your YouTube channel because I was doing some research for a video, and I was looking up some beacon usage, and I came across like just a video of somebody doing a beacon, and I was like, okay, this is interesting. But then I noticed you had like some description, you had details and stuff, and so I clicked into your account, and I realized you had like hundreds of these videos of you answering beacons. And then I clicked through to your spreadsheet where you had like all the details and confirmations and like information. I realized you kind of have just like a database that CRG could probably benefit from. Have you ever reached out to anybody?
No. No. I mean, I'm pretty small potatoes. I don't even know what they would do with it, to be honest with you.
I mean, anybody can put out a Spectrum post, and detailed enough, the devs definitely take notice.
I think the biggest issues are the ones I lost my train of thought.
The biggest issues with the beacon system, you mean?
Yeah, I don't... You know, the spreadsheet addresses a lot. I guess it shows... Number one, it shows one person's experience doing this quote-unquote full-time. So if I'm in a server and a beacon pops off, I'm going. No matter where I am in the server, I'm taking it. Which is also a sore spot for a lot of people, understandably, for, you know, crossing from one side of the system to another. But, you know, we kind of touched on that already. But I'm going. So
Um, Boy, I cannot multitask. I'll tell you that much. Oh,
I get
so yeah, I don't know how you do. You got chat, you got the game, you got the stream. It's insane. It's just my experiences in there, and I think it's important, at least even from one person's perspective, to see again that these aren't traps, these aren't baits. Nobody is coming after you. No one. Most of the people in this community that I run into, and I'd say 99.9% are amazing people. Like no problems. Nobody's trying to grief you or whatever. Now that beacon was behind us at Crusader.
Oh.
That's probably at Siege. There's some record, at least, showing, okay, it's possible to do this full time, to focus on this every time you play. It's possible to do this without it being a trap, without someone setting you up. And I think that's important for encouraging people to take beacons. The other thing is tracking the time. I want to show people that there are medics out there that want to get you as fast as possible, who will absolutely, do whatever they can to get to you, in a timely manner, that we're not just sitting on the beacon. And I think that's important too, to increase the confidence. Plus, it shows that I'm not out to gank you either. If you have seen any of my videos, if you have seen my name in chat, if you've seen someone say thank you, AK625,
I see
and
a
you
searching
put up a beacon.
ship ahead, by the way.
Oh boy. That might be his buddy, what was the name? Express. I'm not out to get you. Most of the community is not out to get you, and there are people. He can't get out of his turret. So the second thing is his problem. So to fix people who get stuck in turrets, most of the time, like I've joked before, is you can punch them in the head a bunch of times and then tractor them out. It's very effective. But you can also fly their ship to a hangar and impound them. Now, the way that used to work a couple patches ago is it would teleport you automatically into the station, but the last 3 times I've done it, it drops you into space right outside the hangar door. So the last guy I tried to help, I ended up killing him with that because he didn't have a helmet on in his snub fighter.
Yikes. Yeah, as I'm getting in chat here, unfortunately my record of being griefed, I'm guessing you mean via the beacons, is very high. And, I think there's a meeting of worlds there. There are plenty of people who want to do this, and there just needs to be a system that weeds out the people who don't.
Right. And I definitely don't want to tell someone, all right, we are going to hover here and tractor beam this guy, as long as I don't blow up on this tree. All right. Don't touch anything. I'm down a cliff in my ship, so we'll get him after. You want to just shoot at unfriendly-looking folk.
Yeah, where are they? Whoa.
Don't let me fall out. That happened the other day.
I can't really get to these bad
There we go.
guys.
All right, we're backing up, backing back into the ship. Backing into the ship.
He's down.
All right, now that we got him, let's steal his pants.
Pay the pants tax, buddy. Freeze.
Medgun's been suffering too. You got him.
Yeah.
Well done.
Did some healing today.
Hey, Chester, use the medbed to heal the Tier 3 chest injury, and then we're going to go get your friends.
You're good, dude. How often do you deal with people being, like, really jumpy?
Oh, I call it the post-death wiggle. I'm trying to do a compilation video if I ever get around to it. Every time they get it's pretty funny. They do this weird,
They're briefly like, all right, what you gonna do?
All right, we're looking for a Corsair with its lights on. So let's turn our lights off. Oh, well, that was easy to find. No reason this has to be difficult. All right, we'll land for this one because we need to go into their ship.
Gotcha.
Now, something I hope to see, because I had a beacon where this guy was down in his ship, and some people just don't watch party or aren't in first person or don't watch, they don't see the party invite. And that becomes an issue when you're trying to get into somebody's ship to save them, and you can't. So I want to see them do something with the oxy torch.
Are we down?
You can cut open doors. We are down.
Okay. Yeah, they need to do that for sure. Cutting T2, we really need.
Oh, okay. Back in the ship for a moment. Hold on. Let's close that. I said let's close that. Alexa, close the back door. Thank you.
Hose.
I'm so glad they finally fixed these. Alright. Just because I don't want to be sitting out there with an issue.
What is it?
Oh, he's
gonna
off the ground. Oh, this is gonna. Hold on.
So he's stuck in the
Chester,
turret.
can you hear me?
Yo, Cobra. Welcome to the club. Thank you for the sub. Appreciate your follow. Hope you're enjoying the stream, buddy. Combination of reputation for successful medical beacons completion and a system where you can post that you are available to assist with medical rescue so that you can select who gets your request is probably one of the best solutions. Like a medics board. The board of medics. But then people have names that they could just put on a targeting list. People are jerks. People are jerks, as they say.
So, this is precisely one of those situations where, you know, you have to think outside the box. Is he out of the ship?
Let me see. No, he's still in here. All right, he's out.
Vado, is he out?
Yeah, he's out. Oh, crap. I'm sorry. I was muted. Yeah, he just got out.
Okay, cool. Whoops.
Look at me. I'm such a noob streamer. Shogi! Yo, thanks for the sub. How you doing today? Been looking for the Shogs. What's up? You having a good week? I see Toes Gang in the chat. Toes Gang, gang, gang. Am I hearing gunfire?
Yeah, that's fine. That's normal. That area.
NPCs or players?
NPCs.
Okay.
So I'm trying to see if he's on the ground. He is not.
This is the guy that's stuck in the turret, right?
Yeah, but we have to get his ship on the ground first.
Oh boy. Well, the Corsair has an entrance on the top, so we could drop in.
Ah, look at that. See? Knowing the ship.
Yeah.
Okay, so we need to pick up Chester again because he's in the party with the guy.
All right, I'll let him know. Is the button on the roof? Oh, do you need the... Ah, God, you can't call it to the roof? Oh, man. No, that might be...
I'm clicking ramp access. Oh, yeah.
Oh, I see. Yeah, because he can get close enough. Yeah, he should be able to open the door. But I'm just now realizing... Oh, We got a hostile ship here. We got a Cuddy Black here.
Yeah, we'll be fine.
Okay.
Well-
I'm just now realizing there's access on the top, but the button might not be on there.
If you could see from my view, this guy sliding on his back trying to get up the ramp. All right, let's try this out here.
Ah, man, I hope that button is actually there. But you might not be able to open it.
How far forward is this thing?
Oh, he just took the leap.
Look at that. Navy SEAL. Look at that. Full send. Good man. Wow.
Chester the Olympian, going for the long jump.
Oh, and he's off the ship. Okay.
He did not stick the landing. He's
Okay.
Gonna get a deduction for that one.
Let's,
There's always round 2, buddy. Oh, never mind.
Oh, no. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's the problem, too, with the Cutlass Red ramp. Is you go through the bottom of it.
Yeah, he's in. He's good.
Okay. That's another issue, and that's, I guess, mainly desync, is I can't tell if someone's in the ship or if they've fallen out. So
That's
that's
fair.
delay, too.
Yeah, a lot of these little things that kind of
Easy,
stack
easy.
up.
Okay.
All right, he's on there.
All right, let me not move. I don't want to blow him off.
I'll go down with him.
Okay.
And,
And steal his pants.
okay. Apparently
right.
the game did not like that.
Yeah. Oh, hold on. I'm getting a little spice here.
Are you getting, is that Cuddy shooting at you now?
Let's see here.
Oh man, I should have brought my grenade launcher at least.
No, we're good. We're good. How
All
do I
right.
access from the top? Okay, so you're on the ground and he's on the ground, or you both?
He's on top of the ship, I believe.
Oh, perfect.
But to be honest, he should have been able to get in here anyways. Like, it's, the side elevator over here should have let him in.
All right, let me try flattening this thing out again. Oh, my door's a little damaged.
Oh! Are you moving that?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, it's pretty much good.
Is it going down?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, watch your back.
What's shooting?
Nine tails. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. A little spicy there.
Oh, there's
Oh,
a
is that
player
you?
over here. No.
Oh.
Don't worry about them. I don't know where the heck they came from.
Beat the back till the... Oh.
Nah, we want to do it with small arms. I think that's gonna.
Okay.
I think that's gonna blow it up. I just don't have enough ammo to be doing that though.
Oh, let me land. You know, but here's the perfect example of the trust factor. You know, you have other people even showing up to see if you know, help can be rendered. Nobody's
Yeah.
taking advantage of us. And I think that says a lot about the community. People are bored, you know, and I think that's why a lot of needless, I don't want to say needless PvP, but PvP that doesn't really have a goal, I guess, because PvP is fun, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm out of ammo.
Where's the button for this thing?
Down bottom right.
Okay. Oh boy. Spicy right there. Oh wait, I just have a loot, that flashing loot button bug that appeared over it.
Man.
They don't build them like they used to.
Come on, open up for us. This is just kind of, it's such a good representation of just how all of the different small issues in Star Citizen can back up to create a really difficult game-breaking situation.
Yeah.
It's a combination of a lot of things going on right here. Like, he should be able to get into this. Are they in the same party? Like, they must be. They shouldn't be a reason he can't get into the ship. The ship's...
No, we didn't double check that. Hold on.
Did I just get injured by the thruster?
Oh yeah, be careful. Fire hot.
Maybe helping him pirate this ship. They're working together. They're both talking to us. We just don't know if they're in a party together. Didn't look like he got your message. God, Jesus, y'all. Oh, they're not. There we go. Okay, cool.
It open?
That's what we need. They need to be in a party.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, I made that assumption. My bad.
No, that's fine. Oh, he can't party except while in capped. Oh no. So I totally worked out legs yesterday, and I did squats for the first time in like a couple months, and my butt's feeling it. Feeling it.
This is another thing. You know, it would go a long way to have you know, again, a guide or something to teach people, hey, you need to be in first person during in-cap to receive a party invite, and it's important for these reasons. Oh, he's hard stuck. Interesting.
Oh no.
Hold on, let me get this medicine real quick. You want to follow? Oh, never mind. He's trying to get up the guy that he got. Get nailed by the thruster again?
Yeah. See how you can make it so you auto-accept a medic if you party add? That could work, but what if it's what if you want a medic that's closer? Well, I guess they've already accepted the beacon by them. That could work.
Oh, now he's shooting.
Tier 3 butt injury. They made a guide system, but it's still not very easy to access. You have to go to the website instead of the actual game.
Hey.
The game has access to the link now, but
That
making that something that you can set up
right
entirely in-game makes the most sense. I mean, I assumed so. We came to find that guy. Wait, do injuries get worse over time? Is that
It's
a
not
thing?
an exact science, all this.
Yeah. So, hold on. Why are you questioning the Corsair that he's in?
I just saw another one, you know.
Oh, okay. I see.
Alive.
All right,
Bang.
let's go
Bang.
open this Corsair over here. You can cancel the Medicist, Floppy. You see, look, you got all these different players. One of them shot one of them, you know, but we're all friends. This is the essence of Star Citizen right here. Oh, hold on, I hear
Yep.
less than savory people.
He's up top there.
You guys are trying to open this Corsair over here?
Yeah.
because someone's stuck in the turret.
Oh.
Yeah. I mean, for the most part, people are pretty friendly, and I think there are even more
So is
things
that.
that.
Why I saw you guys just shooting the shit out of it earlier.
Yes, they're trying to open the door.
Ah.
But yeah, I
Oh.
mean,
Look at that, right? He's right here.
and the turret right there, yeah.
Come on. Hold on, I need a body. Oh, this might do.
I think more systems in game that let people know who's friendly and who's not is really going to help. Like, as much as people don't like master modes, if CIG purposefully starts everybody out in navigation mode and then gives people a notification if they switch to SCM, that could entirely change the way people approach encounters in this game, at least in ships.
I'm still a little. I've watched some videos on that. I'm still a little hazy about that because I don't really think about flying too much. So I just, you know, it's a conveyance for me from point A to point B, and I haven't given master modes much thought or on especially how it'll impact, you know, a minor aerial player like myself.
Yeah, I think there'll be ramifications, but it's not going to change your game. We can't
is the
shoot the
shield
turret
gone?
door, right? Is the shield gone? I don't know if the shields were ever on. Like, I don't see them flaring up.
I was getting the blue. Yeah, if the shield is red, is that good? Are you seeing a red shield, or am I just the only one seeing?
I'm not seeing any shield.
Tomato. You can't see the color red here.
Trying to open
Let me come over there. Aye. Shoot again? No, I don't see anything red.
Yeah, now it's down.
I haven't seen any shield any time I've shot the ship.
It was blue for a while, and then it was red, but these seem to be hitting now.
There's no shields. I don't know what's going on.
I am out of ammo, which is
Yeah.
very rare.
Man, if only we could cut.
Onion, you have ammo? No. Okay. Oh, now I'm seeing red shields.
Wow, I'm not seeing any shields.
Did you tell him to try and log back in?
Well, that kind of defeats the purpose, but that's
Yeah.
going to be the
He'll just
the
go back to
final-
the.
yeah.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, so look at the chat. When they're ready to give up, I'm ready to give up.
Yeah.
So, and sometimes you get them, and sometimes you don't.
Yep.
But if they're willing to sit there, I'm willing to take whatever time to try to figure out a way out, because it's like a puzzle that you didn't plan on doing and know nothing about. And then I'll usually send them, you know, I have millions because I don't know what to do with money in this game. So I'll find them and I'll send them, you know, 250K,
Just-
300K, or something like that.
It's just
Just for their
Ben money.
time.
Yeah, for the struggle for, sitting around and waiting.
There you go.
It'd be nice to see a player bounty system like an EVE where folks contribute to a bounty pool for players. And if you kill that player, you get a percentage of
All
it.
right, let's
Yeah,
go,
placing bounties on other players is something we talked about briefly. Some people in chat were pretty against it. Some were more into it. I think it's a interesting concept that could work for Star Citizen, but they would need to be careful how they do it. As it is right now, you get bounties placed on you by the game, so why not players? Well, that leads to a pretty easy way to abuse the system and target players, but isn't that not true for other systems in the game already?
All right, you ready to head out? Here we go. That's going to be at Hurston, so or not at Hurston, but Crusader. We'll give that a moment to marinate if there's somebody closer on siege already.
I imagine it's rare that anything lasts longer than like 30 seconds, right?
Oh no, people pick them up very quickly. But then the other day I had someone, they were waiting 15 minutes for someone to take the beacon, and I didn't get.
Thank you, Unbackable.
I didn't plan on doing siege, so it takes, it takes a long while, as you know, to get out there. All right, you have stuff on Orison then?
Yeah,
So
yeah,
We'll go back from there.
yeah. I'm pretty sure that's my home base, but I have nothing on this account, so.
Oh, okay. In that case, we'll roll over to ArcWork then, and I'll give you some stuff.
Oh, I mean, I'm supplied up enough. I've got all my medical stuff. A couple magazines, a couple clips. Let's see, what do I have? Yeah, I've got a little bit of ammo.
How much?
Well, we don't have to go to ArcWork to get it. It's just C54. So
Okay.
wherever we go, they'll have some. Oh yeah, and I've got like 10 clips for my pistol.
Okay. All right, we're good.
Can just call you Unbe? Unbe or Unbe? Oh, that was horrible. Unbe nice. Maybe players can make a complaint to the government. If that person gets enough complaints, then the game places a bounty on the player, maybe?
We will need to
A crowdsourced bounty? Okay.
probably stop for fuel.
That's an interesting one. Woof. I just, like, stood up and then fell the other direction.
I'm about to QT if you're not
I'm about to
seated.
sit down now. Go ahead.
Okay. Alright. Also, with the UI rework, I hope they redo these quantum markers. Once you pick a route and you can't differentiate that from, the other stuff on the screen, it's all the same color.
This is your captain speaking. Tomato
So size difference.
Yeah, definitely. The whole quantum system and the beacons, or not the beacons, the icons need help. Yeah, we just got. Oh, Jesus! I just. Okay, I did it again. I said to you, the UI and the whole quantum system, I hope gets an update all at the same time to help with that. Now for chat, I was gonna say we just got rated by Tom
to be able to quickly see the markers. And again, it's all about shaving seconds for convenience in everyday gameplay, and also for going to not waste people's time.
Yeah, really is, and also just not getting absolutely rivet mad at the star map like I do. Welcome in, Tom and folks. How y'all doing?
You don't want don't want to play the game. It ruins.
Good to see you. I hope you were enjoying some Power World today. How'd it go, dude? How is that game?
Lessen that negative.
I've heard a lot about it, but I
experience.
haven't actually
Even
seen
if
it
that
yet.
Experience is just a split second or a minute. Is going to go a long way with the game.
Yeah, absolutely. In a game where you're waiting on the ground while everybody else is running around you.
Yep.
You gotta run? Alright, Tom's getting out of here. Appreciate you on the raid, though. Thank you, everybody, for coming in. We are testing out the beacon system, the player mission system in game right now. I am, along with my friend AAK here, who does a lot of this stuff in his free time, or his game time, and just kind of seeing how the experience is and maybe how CIG can improve it in the future. Hope you enjoy some investigative gameplay. 'Cause that's what we're into here. A good break after 5 hours of straight Siege of Orison. That is a good break. That is a good break, dude. Well, go ahead and take a good break after the stream. I, again, appreciate your raid, buddy. Hope you have a good day. See you got that shout out. Go give him a follow, folks. Good guy. Very friendly. Also closely involved with dang it, what's the name of the game? Name that game for me. Star Citizen something. The one where you guess the ship. We play it like every day in my server. Come on, I know somebody's got it. Startle, yes, thank you. Gosh. Yes. Involved with Startle. That is good fun. I do enjoy that game. But yeah, go give him a follow. Also streaming a lot of Star Citizen, not just Power World. And quite the friendly dude. Also a happy birthday. Hope you had a good one, buddy. So did we end up getting that beacon, or did somebody else grab it?
That was somebody else. It wouldn't be fair to that person.
Yeah, that's fair.
Because we have to stop for fuel anyway, so at best, maybe 10 minutes just to get the Crusader all together.
Mm-hmm.
With the stopover, and then another, I don't know,
10 minutes to get out
minute
to
or
him.
so to get down to there, and then, yeah.
It's a game of seconds. Lots and lots of seconds.
And it matters. It matters, you know?
Yeah. Sebas, catch you around. Thanks for dropping by. Can now access the search turret. There's a search turret? Like is this the one with the spotlight? Or is that the Cuddy Blue? How do I...
Here's another extremely common bug. You calibrate spool up on a marker, and you hit B to go, and it doesn't work. You turn it off, turn it back on. Doesn't calibrate again. You
Yeah,
have
I
to go
love
back
that
to the
one.
star map. You know, and all this is just taking time.
Yep.
You know.
Yeah, well, that's kind of the jank of Star Citizen. It's like you have access to all these things, but they really, really struggle to provide a intuitive or smooth experience. Like all these amazing things. I think everybody can agree with this. I don't think this is a controversial take. We have a lot of really amazing things in this game, all connected by what feels like Star Citizen toilet paper. In the sense that, like, we know how far Star Citizen can go, but the stuff that's holding it together feels very outdated at this point. Because most of it is. Most of it came in with, like, the 3.0 era. It's like 6 years old now. We're playing an old game. The game's not even out. And the game we're playing is old. I don't play 6-year-old games that often. But here we are. So 4.0, I think, is a very needed update. And the stuff surrounding it, it's a good update to, like, touching on every type of gameplay, just like chasing beacons, saving seconds.
We could have used the fuel beacon.
Yeah.
Now, we could have gone as far as we could go on our path and send out a beacon for fuel and have someone
or even be able to designate an area to, to meet you in. Hey, I'm gonna be probably popping out around here. Can you go to this area and drop a pin on the map like you would for Google Maps or Apple Maps?
Or even better, they could be dropping a beacon saying, just pinging out to the verse saying, I'm offering free fuel services. We just see that on the star map and stop by there.
Yeah.
That's... Oh, man.
I hate to use the P word. I hate to say there's so much potential, but there is, there is a lot of potential. And I don't want to say these things are necessarily low-hanging fruit. Maybe they aren't idea-wise, or maybe they are idea-wise, but implementation and development-wise, I mean, the rescue beacon markers worked fine, and then they didn't. Did they do something with that? I don't know. Transport beacon markers worked fine, and then they didn't. Well, what happened with that? Why did things break? They didn't even touch those things. So I get that game development is complex, but you just hope that just do this thing or that thing.
Yeah, that the prerequisites get handled so that we can actually get the good stuff.
When I say fuel and towing, those aren't just quality of life things. Those are gameplay loops. For
Crucial.
people to do,
Yeah, they're jobs.
You get to use the ship that you spent real money for. It is a very specific ship. All right, let's head back to Crusader. Looks like these guys are talking about the shuttles potentially not working. The siege might be down. We'll maybe run some bunkers. I'm actually surprised there was a beacon during this. I really am.
Somewhere else, you mean? Out in Ghost Hollow?
Well, that I'm surprised about too, but also just in general, because you can't schedule these things. It really is the luck of the draw that one pops up.
I'm glad we got one or two. Yeah, you can man the light now. I didn't know you couldn't before, but we definitely can now.
Oh boy.
You hard disagree with the ability for people to ping to the server offering services? I'm not saying that people shouldn't be able to offer anonymous responses, but why limit people from doing it if they want to? I think that public beacons will have to be a thing in this game. I don't see how else a ship like the Kraken Privateer or the Banu Merchantman could work unless you can advertise yourself as being there. Because if you're hosting a bazaar or a shop, you can't just fly to every customer. They have to come to you. Tried fighting them off with a pistol and 1 mag of ammo. Effective.
Hey, it works sometimes.
Sometimes. Other times, the NPCs are Terminators and they'll kill you immediately.
Alright, so we'll pop down to Orison. Some ammunition on my belt. We'll see what's what.
It's an advanced search device. I wonder if it'll have a different form of scanning. You just fear seeing replenishments, logistics potentially go in the way of medical beacons. Hope you'll be wrong. Your premise is a nice thought in theory. I guess I'm hoping the SE community will be less inclined to grief them. There's always going to be some level of people wanting to grief it, but I think CIG should figure out how to work around that rather than not allowing for the beacons. Logistics replenishment potentially going the way of medical beacons. What do you mean by that? In a future of a high security system, it could be fine. Right. Or if you maybe you want to do that in a dangerous system. Maybe you like the idea of being a heavy defense medical platform in the most dangerous system in the game, and that's just the gameplay you and your friends look for. So you put out a beacon, you say, hey, you know, you're running dangerous missions, you can come out here, you can see our reputation, you can tell that we're actual medics, and for all you pirates who might be seeing this public ping, try it, and we'll kill you. I know plenty of people who would like that. Yeah, we'll just get an escort, dude. Are we headed for a beacon right now, or are we just getting down there?
We're just getting ammo,
Okay.
and then we'll pop back out. Yeah, we're seem to be a pretty full server, so.
Have a squad of PJs coming to save you. PJs? Like pajamas? Disembodied pajamas just flying around through the... Like Dementors? What is that, a cozy Dementor?
Thank you.
Powering down the spotlight will power down the whole ship. Really? Yikes.
We're still fighting at Microtech.
Oh, para-rescue. Navy medics are PJs. Okay. I hadn't heard the term before, so I'm like, what? Love me some Cloud City. Can't wait until there's more places to explore while we're here, though. Serious Air Force Special Operators. Oh, it's Air Force, okay. Playlist link? This playlist is all locally stored, but I can tell you the name of the song. The song is called Free Radicals. Artist is Stanley Gurvich. Free Radicals by Stanley Gurvich. It's a good song.
Alright, let me gear back up.
Drazing, I'm coming in here. Air Force mentioned, finally our time has come. Like I haven't heard about the Air Force my whole life. Every day. A day. I can't even say that here. Nobody's gonna get it. Just found out you can already land on the barges for the upcoming missions. Ah, I can't wait for those missions. That's gonna be cool. Oh, is all your ammo stored here? Are you just accessing your inventory?
Yeah, I'm just accessing the inventory. I bought a bunch, actually when you guys were in here, doing Siege the other day.
Wow.
Yeah, I was looking at your stream, and then I'm like, guy looks really familiar, and I'm like, oh, it's me.
Wait, were you ran into us?
I was literally next to you guys most of the time.
Oh.
Yeah. I went to the same store to stock up on ammo, and yeah, they're all dressed the same.
For the record, I come from an Air Force family, and we live next to an Air Force base, so we hear Air Force a lot
Yeah, if
here.
you have inventory handy, we can hop back in.
In training, only 2 out of every 20 applicants ever even join through PJ training. It's not bad. I guess the 20 applicants are probably already pretty filtered
A
down.
lot of mercenary missions, but a lot of them don't work right now.
That's also something that hurts. There's so much content in this game, but when half of it breaks, is it really content?
And why does it break? Did they do anything with the bunkers? Did they do anything that affects elevators being there? Like, what
Oh,
is
man.
the thing
They
that
could have,
makes the
like,
thing break?
changed the wheel speed on the STV, and that made like the AI spawn closets and bunkers break.
It's incredible. It really is. And I get it. Game development is not easy. At that Bar Citizen, I got to speak with Pat McKinney, and
I asked him a couple questions, and the guy's a super down to earth, super normal person, and he's like, hey, some of these things are hard and they're difficult to figure out. And, hey, I get it. That's life.
Yeah.
That's anybody's job. And so
Toes.
in that regard, I do have a certain degree of patience for their development. Obviously, like I said, I'm a relative newcomer, so I'm not like from here, 2013 or 2014. I'm like, okay, where's my game?
I mean, you've experienced the majority of the development if you got here in 2020. Okay, not the majority, like the majority of like the actual what we experienced, the game, besides the background systems, you've experienced a lot of that development if you've been here for 4 years. Because it really, I mean, that was 4 years ago. 2020 would have been 3.8, 3.10. So yeah, you've been here for more than half of the 3.x cycle. That's quite a bit.
Not actively playing though.
That's fair.
I did come in with my buddy who gifted me the game originally, and I don't play a lot of games. I'm kind of the butt of a lot of jokes in my community for being a gamer, but a very specific gamer.
Gamers are still the butts of jokes. It's like the biggest media industry in the world now.
But he brought me in, and he goes, oh, we'll fly in my ship, and you'll get in the turret, and you'll shoot at the whatever. This was the dumbest experience ever. So we went to a bunker. First one, the elevator didn't work, and the second one, there's nobody in it. I'm like, you paid money for this crap? Like, this is ridiculously stupid. And then I don't know what it was. I came back, I think maybe during COVID, I gave it another shot. And I was on with some people, and I think that's a big thing too. The game, and you kind of touched on this in an earlier video. The notion that is it approachable? Is it accessible to a casual player? And I'd argue that we're all casual players until we learn whatever game we're doing, the ins and outs. And a lot of it for this is learning how to get around bugs.
Yeah.
To be careful when approaching elevator doors. Not so much anymore, but I had one the other day where it swallowed me up and spit me out the side of the station, just to remind me that elevators are still out there and I need to, stay alert. But it's an interesting experience, and I think it helps to have people to kind of guide you through the complex waters that is the introduction to Star Citizen, because it really is something special in spite of all of the nonsense that you have to deal with on a pretty regular basis.
The most damaging thing to Star Citizen right now is itself.
Yeah.
Not having intuitive design is really hurting it, but that's what it seems like this year is very focused on, is bringing this game up to the standard of what somebody expects from a AAA game. And I think that's going to go a much longer way than people... Like, if they didn't get server meshing in this year, I don't think that would affect... I think that would affect the long-term confidence in the project for sure, but for the actual ongoing game right now, I don't think it would have as big an effect as all of the quality of life improvements we're going to see this year. Because at the end of the day, I mean, I know the server performance is really bad, but the feeling of playing the game is not quite there, and that really starts to weigh on the experience from my perspective. That might be different for a lot of other people.
It's the lag and the desync for me. I can wait on content, and again, my specific content depends on other people's content. If there was grocery shopping in the game and you slipped and fell on the milk aisle and you put up a rescue beacon, hey, guess what? Now I'm in the grocery store with you. So, I get a little bit of a wider view of the different game loops without ever having to be interested in them or do them myself. But man, the lag and the desync is really the straw that breaks.
the camel's back for me.
Yeah, that is a problem. I remember I've actually not really introduced too many people to this game in real life. Most of the people that I know, I would say just about virtually everyone I know in real life isn't interested. And one person who was, I introduced them to it back during 2.6, which is like 2017. You described your experience, your first time going to a bunker and being like, why, what are we doing here? For his, we couldn't even go to a planetary surface. The only thing we did was went from Port Olisar, or Seraphim Station as it's called now, to the Yella asteroid belt and looked at a derelict ship. And then after that he was like, okay, this is really cool and I can see why this is cool, but maybe I'll come back when there's more. I was like, yeah, dude, I don't blame you. And I haven't shown anybody since then. Even if server performance and AI didn't change those UI V2 updates would make it so much better.
Stockholm syndrome that comes with this game. There's just something about it, something alluring, and it's fun when it all works or mostly works. Then we have a beginning.
It's a good joke because it also goes towards first it goes towards the people who play this game and how much we're willing to put up with to experience it. But then that also goes towards the fact that people still play this game and everybody's wondering why it's still going and thinking it's a scam and all this stuff. And it's like people still play this game. That's something that draws people back, is the fact that there's just nothing else like it in the gaming industry. And it's like, it's not hyperbole. You just can't do this in another game. I really do wish that there was some level of connectivity to this with other space games that are coming out, but I just don't really see it. And it's pretty obvious that there's a reason people come back to this despite it being kind of broken. And
yeah.
Until somebody else can match the experience, there will always be a reason. And every space game that comes out, of course, people will theorize that it does match the experience, and then we'll have to go through the whole cycle.
I was going to play Starfield. I played all of.
For the record, Chad, I did not bring it up.
I mean, it's say it's Starfield without saying it's Starfield. At least my limited scope of gaming, it's Starfield, and a guy in my group was really looking forward to it, posting the very earliest previews and the logo and all that stuff, and it had great potential. And I played Outer Worlds, I played Fallout, and I loved them. I absolutely loved them. But there's just something...
Coffee gaming.
I don't know. It's more so on me and my changing interest than it is on Bethesda. But I was excited, and then I wasn't excited. And I'm like, you know what? Star Citizen. And I hate to bring up the seamless lack of loading screen thing, but there is something special about that, and it cannot be downplayed. It really is. It is a big draw for me. It does help with the immersion. If they could just get the rest of it together, so that's not a flagship feature when compared to other space games. That would be great.
Yeah. Yeah, it's the bones are there. Like, the bones are there for something that is pretty unmatched. But as we can see from the fact that the inside of these hangar bays haven't even rendered in yet.
Yep.
Still some things to be worked on.
And we need one of those. Because we are coming full circle, coming back to Seed.
Yeah, like Unbe is saying in chat, there's, I think, a large amount of us, a vast majority of us, had visions of living in one of the various space IPs we saw growing up, and this is about as close as you can get to that.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Well, I hope you packed your ammo.
I'm getting
You're going in the siege.
Nice. I'm getting a request to ask you about the Pisces.
From who?
Besiege?
Yeah. No. Go away, Siege.
Getting trolled. He's just laughing.
Yeah. I have a sour take on the Pisces.
Which one? The C8X?
No, just the C8R.
Oh.
I
Or yeah,
think
that's
it
what I
was
meant. Sorry.
a low-hanging fruit for CIG, kind of a gimmick buy, and it. If you ask, like I put a poll on Reddit, who uses it for medical beacons versus who uses it only for themselves, and only for themselves won out. You release a ship that is very accessible to beginners, to veterans, and you give it the same exact capabilities as your premier in-game medical ship, which is the Cutlass Red. And I personally think that it probably cut down on quite a few beacons, because if you can come out of that bunker 6 or 7 times and heal yourself, at least your tier 3 injuries, or keep those tier 3 injuries from progressing to a tier 2 or a tier 1, the likelihood of you dying is going to go down. And I'm probably shooting myself in the ass here talking about it, but it's I don't know. I don't like it. I think there has to be drawbacks. There has to be gives and takes, and they should have buffed the Cutlass Red, I think, a little bit, at least to a tier 2 bed maybe, or something else.
Or
Having 2 beds is not really a necessary thing, as it takes seconds to heal.
they've gotta come up with reasons for this stuff, right? Like, give us a reason for people to not want to fly the Pisces. Or give us a reason to have multiple beds. Because if multiple beds don't bring any sort of a benefit, then the Apollo's screwed.
The Apollo is screwed, is my nuclear take on that. Cool
So-
ship, but it's going to be one of those cool ships, kind of like the Starfarer, it has to have that complementary gameplay. We're going to have to go the long way around, Tomato.
What is that? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, so the medical gameplay, and just in line with that, the injury and overall idea of what it means to be medically focused in this game is going to need to expand quite a bit in order to facilitate these ships and that gameplay. I mean, that's the only way I see it. They made the ships, now they need to make the gameplay to match it, as opposed to they
Right.
made the ships, oh no, we can't use them, you know?
Right. I mean, at the very least, to placate
God, my
me and
freaking
maybe
butt.
other people who are focused on the rescue aspect of the game, and whether that's towing or refueling, it's more the support functions.
Drazen, you like the Herald? Jesus.
I think, definitely some NPC-driven missions. I mean, they're coming out with Maelstrom. Hey, collapse a cave. Give me a way to technical rescue people out of a cave. Give me actual search and rescue missions. Give me natural disasters. You already have the wind that accidentally blows things over. Blow things over for real now, Collapse some habs, Give me something to evacuate a station,
Yeah, it's going to have to be NPC focused.
I think we have to stay on this one. Tomato.
Gotcha.
We got to go
Taking
all
the
way
whole
around.
loop around, okay. Korean gamer, I agree with you there. making the medical gameplay more locally focused on like the place the injury is a good call.
Here, we'll hop off here, Tomato.
Logan, you can't run the game on your GPU? What are you running? When did you find out about the game? Just getting into it? A tier 4 bed? Expanding the system more into tier 4? Interesting. RX 5500 XT. With 4 gigs of RAM. How about your processor?
Did you grab the siege mission?
No, I'll take that.
Okay.
Now I'm gonna have Dooley talking to me again.
Here's the current sit rep. A large group of armed Nine-Tails operatives have
Found out about it last year, knew it was long in development, but now it's finally starting to reveal its true form. Took a little while.
making it so that only their ships can fly into the area. This means a conventional assault's impossible. Instead, we're using
But yeah, we're finally starting to see some very real and much more obvious results from this project. What do you think so far? Oh, Intel 13th core. i7, i5? 13th core i7 should do okay on this. Usually it's the CPU that's bottlenecking the game, but could be the GPU.
Uh-oh. Yep, this guy might be screwed.
Oh boy. Shuttle's not working.
Nope, let me see what the server FPS is. Now we're at 8.
Is this dude freaking dead? And they just have dead bodies out here? Yeah, I guess these are body bags.
Oh, this is my favorite. The one sitting in the chair over here. This other one.
Oh my god, why? Why are there just a bunch of dead bodies out here? This is horrible.
Isn't even the front line. I had an NPC on my ship, and I just happened to look down, and his eyes blinked, and he was dead. It scared the crap out of me. All right, I hate to do this, but I'm gonna have to abandon it.
Yikes. Will 2024 be as good as what RSI is promoting? Kind of skeptical, but still excited. Always be skeptical of it. There's a very good chance that the things that are being said will slip.
Spread the wealth.
It's already actually being misinterpreted what's being said. People think everything from CitizenCon will be here this year. That's simply not true. Most of it is supposed to be, but not all of it. And I think even then things will slip. But I do think this is going to be the best year in terms of
It's just right
pushing
there.
the game forward that we've had so far. They couldn't hold the line. The line required clothes. They've been looted by players. Oh, were they wearing armor? Logan, I was just asking how you're feeling about the game. Always cautious optimism. Basil? Always. Patiently waiting to see all the changes you want before hopping in and referring a friend. What's holding you back,
Look them in the
Westlow?
eye and say, I held the line.
I held the line.
Scam!
What is what are you waiting for to get in, Westlow? Never played it, just watched videos. Got you curious, trying out the game. A lot of videos. A lot of videos about it. Persistent hangars, cargo elevators, new map and UI. I'm pretty sure we're gonna get that. Those are all like very likely in my opinion.
You want to try a repel raid?
Not everything. Chris said, hopefully most of what you've seen here today will be in within 12 months. And with Chris, that could mean different things. That stuff, then you might be in by the summer. Persistence and recovery. Okay. When you first played, you'd go up there to get the dead folks gear, then sell it. Oh my god. You vultures.
You know what?
Monsters.
You want to try something?
And a rescue beacon from Chester.
I just picked up hunts again.
Did they get themselves in trouble again?
Probably. How high do you think that no-fly zone goes above those platforms?
I don't know. A kilometer? 2 kilometers?
You want to try something that's probably going to kill us?
Sure. Sounds like
Alright.
a good little finale.
Uh, 20 seconds.
Waiting on data running. Can't wait to see what they do with that. Data running's an exciting prospect.
The next shuttle is approaching the station. The next shuttle is approaching the station.
I should probably change the direction of chat, huh?
Alright.
Please clear the hatch.
Does that confuse you guys with the on-screen chat that it goes different direction from the off-screen chat?
Toes!
Toes! Ding! Toes! Crit hit the fan, thank you for the sub. That Prime sub, I might have missed that a little bit earlier. Appreciate you. Is there actually proximity chat? You can tell this game is much more fun playing with buddies. There is! We were just using proximity chat earlier in the stream. It throws some of you off. Keeps you on your toes, keeps you awake. Toes gang needs to stay on their toes. Should I just not have said anything? You thought it was normal voice chat. No, when we were talking to those other people, that was in-game.
Approaching next station.
You've always wondered about the chat, but didn't mention it.
Alright, we'll just head back to the Cutlass real quick.
Shuttle is preparing to depart. At Orison Skyway Shuttle service, we aim to make getting there half the fun.
Whoops.
Please enjoy your flight.
Can't read the tiny text, so never worried about it. Does anybody read the text on screen? Is there no point in me having it there? As far as things shown at CitizenCon that you hoping make it in game this year, the Polaris is rather high on your list. The Polaris. Is there no local chat on and off in this game? Oh, you thought it was for me? No, I don't even look at it. I can't see it. Good when casting to another screen. Oh, like when you don't have access to chat. Right, for you folks who are like on TVs and stuff. Cool to see a stream from your perspective sometime.
Alright. Take a quick
Stream
break
from
to
my...
drink
Oh,
for me
like
back.
what I see in real life? So, you've got some kind of a dangerous plan. Oh, are you gonna drop us in the...
We're gonna attempt to drop. If you want to go sit in the passenger seat.
Okay. An STV hot drop. Cyber Parsimon, thank you for the sub. Appreciate you. 3 months now. You found Thrustmaster T16000 Space Sim Duo Stick very cheap. Getting to pass from mouse and keyboard. What do you think? T16s are good for what they are. They will bring you into that HOTAS realm and introduce you to joysticks, which I think if it's your first one is a reasonable thing to do. But I don't think it'll last you more than a couple of years, which is fine. For what it is, I think a couple of years is good. It's not going to be the highest quality experience, but it's definitely going to get the job done, Cyber, and it'll very much increase your experience. Say again?
Theoretically, it's got to work, right?
Star Citizen and Theory are opposed to one another, I think. Thrustmaster, yeah. Yeah, Cyber. I think it's great for the price, and you're gonna definitely get a better experience out of it. So I'd take the plunge. Ouch. How you doing, saxophone liquor? Are we upside down? How far away are the platforms? They're like hundreds of Oh, what the?
What?
I just got pulled out of the ship.
Are you falling?
I am falling. Wow. That was weird.
Well, there you are.
You gonna try and catch me?
I just got the message that you left.
It fucked my tomatoes up!
Yeah.
Alright, don't move.
They got my tomatoes.
Oh, where'd you go?
I'm below you.
I said don't move.
I'm trying. All right, you're below me now. Restart this a little bit. Whoa! Holy crap.
Where are you?
Toes.
There you are. Good thing this whole place is made of air.
Yep. Not much to hit on the way down.
Are you above me? Yeah, no,
No, I'm below
me.
you. I think I just became the rescue beacon.
Okay.
200 meters below you, 100 meters below you. Oh my god.
That's how you do it, boys. Sit down.
What
Yep.
the
Yep. Take a seat on the toilet.
Okay. Yeah, yes, sir.
I learned that by accident, actually. I pancaked somebody in space during a transport beacon because I don't know how to slow down.
Did we just hack?
Yeah.
What
Yeah.
the heck?
Wow.
That was incredible. I've never seen that before.
Thank God you didn't die, right?
I don't know how I didn't.
Soft skin ship.
So is that a Cutlass red glitch?
I have no idea, because I only fly this ship. But when these Cutlass used to flip over onto the roof, you used to have to try to jump from one object into the back of the ship. So either that was another ship's ramp, or some of the set dressing around bunkers, the crates and whatnot. The issue was the top of the Cutlass has no collision. So you just fall right through the roof, right? Because the Cutlass is upside down on the roof. You jump through the back hatch, and you fall through the roof of the Cutlass to the ground, and then you have to try again. There's only a few hard points back there. I don't know what part of the ship I hit you with, but I know I can crash into people with the windshield, and they'll end up in the ship.
Yeah, you got me. That was kind of crazy.
Which, when we're trying to cut down on seconds, which is kind of the theme of this, saving people's time.
Yeah.
You don't even have to stop.
Well, yeah, in my mind, I'm like, it's really hard to catch someone when they're flying, but if you just need to drive into them like that.
This is the sort of thing we used to do, my group back in the Battlefield days. We make stunting videos and, blow a vehicle into the air, someone jumps out of a plane, flies down, gets in the vehicle, all that sort of stuff. I just didn't know it was a thing until by accident in here.
I'm glad it crosses over. Now my hands are permanently falling.
Yeah, that might be an issue. Fortunately, with your hands in that position, you're already ready for the next part of this.
Are we still going to that beacon?
Oh yeah, we're still going.
Oh boy. They're just
Slowly,
waiting?
Yeah, they're waiting.
Man, so we can't just quantum there, right? Because it's the,
We
Can you
can't.
quantum
We
the
have to
siege?
do this manually.
Wow.
Yeah.
How
And we're
far?
flying through soup. Because of the detour, we're 116 clicks up. You want to make a sandwich or something in the meantime?
I'm actually going to step away for a second. I will be right
Yeah,
back.
sure.
Hello. You're really scared at how much space this game will take on your PC, even though it's $45 at the moment. This is kind of the scam part of the game, unfortunately. Every dollar you spend on Star Citizen adds another gigabyte of game to your computer. It's a unfortunate reality of paying to win, as they call it. But with Star Citizen, you just can't get away from it, you know? Unfortunately, I've already used 17 terabytes of storage because I just can't stop spending money. Oh no! Somebody in chat just literally like, oh no! God, would that be terrible? Just like, yeah, I bought in for the minimum amount, 45 bucks, no biggie. Ooh, but I want another ship. Too bad my hard drive is only 500 gigabytes. But yeah, realistically speaking, Logan, I don't know how big the game's gonna get. A lot of this is loading from servers, so, you know, obviously shaders and textures and stuff, but I don't actually know how big this game's gonna get. No one stops with $45. I know a few people. In fact, there are quite a, like, if you look at the amount of people that play this game, the idea that the median price is actually only $100 is, that says something for how many people are buying the cheapest packages and sticking with it. That being said, you can't be a true Star Citizen without spending at least $5,687.29. My true citizens know. It is sad, though, that some people do truly believe Star Citizen is, you have to pay a whole bunch of money to play it. And then just don't pay, and don't look into it at any other point because of that one simple, I guess, not fact. The only money the game is getting from you is to play the game. You refuse to believe everything else costs money. You saw the in-game currency that you can earn. Yeah, you don't have to spend anymore. You kind of wish you stuck with the base 45, but you mean ships? I mean, you can always just melt them and keep them as store credit. Yeah, it was definitely a joke. There is no true citizen. We are all citizens. Man, that could you start getting some real political streams that way. Amazing work on the vids. Love listening to your content. Very chill and informative. Thank you, Starlance. Thanks for watching it. If you Google what does Star Citizen cost, the top result is $48,000. Guys that hire people that only spend a minimum of 500. Yikesies. It's a thing. Hello.
Alright, we should be about in position. If you want to carefully stand in the center of the ship and look down. Oh, you can't see his marker. Damn.
Yeah,
that's another thing. Being able to share
beacons.
Sometimes you're having a bad day and you get got, you know?
My hands are just going to stay up like this, I guess.
Can you use F at all?
Let me see. Hey! Okay, my hands got fixed.
Okay.
Thanks for the follow, Default Citizen. Great job on the server meshing podcast. Listened to it all yesterday. Thought it was really well done. It's a fantastic talk. A lot of good discussion from that.
All right, let me get out real quick.
People refuse to see facts to avoid changing their view on a thing. Yo, the comments that people make now. I watched another one of those reactions of somebody watching the Star Engine demo, and like the people were commenting, just like the camera's flying down to Microtech, right? Something that we did today in the game, and these people are like, "Nah, this is all fake. You can't. There's nothing in this game. This is all." And I'm like, dude, just move with the conversation. Stop. It's embarrassing, man. It's quite pretty up here.
Oh yeah, it's beautiful.
Just throw in a couple storm clouds and some lightning and call me the Shadow Broker. I mean, I'm sure we can get closer. Yeah, we could probably get much closer than this.
You think?
Yeah. What is it? What are they gonna do? Shoot at us?
No, we'll get transported back, and the time we spent will be gone.
Wait, really? They just automatically transport you back?
Yeah, you don't get shot. You just get bounced back to outside.
Yeah, I don't think we're gonna be able to aim to an island from here. This is a far drop.
Oh yeah, perfect. Ready?
Okay, hold on, I'm coming back. This should be interesting. Just getting healed up for the drop.
Yep, just drinking through my back. Completely normal.
What was the Starfield joke, Maverick? I actually don't even remember. Don't forget to invest your channel points in the Bonita Tomat Challenge. Bert! Is there a new player mission system? Not just yet. We need that. Introductory missions for everything would be great.
Yeah, this'll work, right?
Okay, so we're going to back out and hopefully land on this platform 2 kilometers below us?
Yeah. Yeah.
Alright, here we go. Oh boy.
Guess I can turn off the engines for now.
The ship.
Listen to that all the way down.
This is disorienting.
It's peaceful. I appreciate the quality time with it, the spending.
Yeah, this is nice.
Atmosphere, yeah.
It's, I guess we'll just be able to watch the island in the distance as it gets closer and get sick.
What's the advertisement for Orison? Come see the city in the clouds?
If you're not in paradise, then where the f are you? That might be Grim Hacks.
Ah, I forgot something in the ship. We gotta go back.
All right, turn it around. Hit the call ship button. That would be insane though if you could call your ship and it came and like grabbed you.
So that we probably just passed the upper limit for where the zone was. But we probably weren't far off.
Come to Orison. That's, oh crap! Don't come that. No! Slow down! Slow down!
322 put a parachute in the back of this, right?
That would be nice. Nice and convenient.
Well, there's the admin center.
Yeah, I need to track the mission so I can even see where we're going.
All right. Well. Oop, I think my calculations were off.
Oh yeah, we are. we're definitely not anywhere near the island. Oh, wait! No! We hit something! Oh my god, get out! Get out! Get out! Oh my god! It freaking worked! What?
We hit so hard my ammo fell off my belt.
I can't believe it.
Is this a racetrack? Hey, let's take a ride.
I cannot believe that just happened. What do we do now? Is this
I have
what
no
is
idea.
this? Drive us around here. This is I don't even know where
let's
we are
find out.
anymore.
Hop in.
Oh my god. We're the siegers now. Toes.
Oops, let me turn that viewpoint around. Whoops.
Yo, cheers. Thank you for the sub. That's just celebratory sub. Holy crap.
This has got to be Orison Racetrack.
I don't
2.0.
understand. How did we actually land on something? Like, you know what the chances of that were?
No, I'm not very good at math.
Apparently you are. Oh my god.
All right, this is a dead end. We have to get directly ahead of us.
Today has been
5,300
a
meters.
day of Crusader magic magicianry. A guy who's made fun in the game. Chat said, a guy who is made fun of by his org for not being a gamer, doing all the impossible game things.
Hey, what do they say? Broken clock right twice a day.
Hey, you know what? Somebody, yeah, go. Subscribe to his YouTube for more insane landings. Is that the kind of skill you learn from being a medic?
No, that's what you learn from being bad at flying.
Oh, yeah, that's fair.
All right. Now we just need to fly a little bit further.
Oh, perfect. Huh.
What are the
I thought they were all
chances?
connected. Hold on, let me get out real quick and take a look. You say, what are the chances? Like we haven't already defied logic.
What are the chances?
Oh, that's far. That's a far jump.
All right, so we just have to hit that in a way that we can get onto that and drive. Yeah, come on.
Trying to push this real far, man.
Listen, this is the road to 4.0 right here. We
You know
found
what?
it.
You know what? I feel it. Let's go. Let's go. If this is, if we're
Hold on, you're not
gonna
in the-
go this far,
So we can stop them from reinforcing.
All right, let's pick up some speed. Or alternatively, let me take a peek over here. No, that's not our best bet. Where is it?
all right.
What is that down there?
Trying to time that music.
All right. All right, good spot to end the stream, huh?
Yeah. Let's
All
do
right.
it. Cross your fingers,
Fortunately,
folks. And your
We can send out a
toes.
rescue beacon.
Yee! Oh, we did it! Yes! We're in!
All right.
We're in.
Let's. Boy, good thing they shaped this like a basket, huh?
Okay.
All right. Let's.
I'm scared to step anywhere, to be quite honest.
Hold on, let me.
Oh shit. You have a tractor beam.
I don't have the
Dude.
tractor beam. Come on, baby. Come on.
Oh no. I don't
Just
have one.
All right, hold on. Let me give you the other one I carry.
Look at that.
Not for situations. Don't step backwards. All right,
Oh
let's
boy.
see.
Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy.
Drop this and blow up the whole platform.
Yeah.
All right, here you go.
Nice.
And
Yes.
here's the tip if that didn't already have it.
Okay. I think I have one too, just in case.
Okay, cool. All right. Let's try to tilt this here. Come on. Perfect. All right. Let's
Oh,
take
you
a
got it.
peek at- Oh,
Wait, how do we... Are we in a bowl?
I don't know. What is this? Is this a floor or am I on glass?
Ah! You just have to... Get up. Get on up. Oh boy, okay.
All right.
Hmm.
We're not at that version of vaulting yet.
Yeah.
Let's see here. What is this? It's a hole. Kind of a hole.
Oh, wait, can we... Ooh. That's terrifying. Okay, what about... It looks like that's kind of solid over there.
Yeah, it does.
There's a wall right here, an invisible wall.
Let me stand on top.
But
of it.
yeah. Over there is
Yeah.
definitely
Okay.
solid on the side.
All right, so if we can get it there, then Here, wait a minute. You want to hop up on this edge? Hop up on the hood of the STV?
Yeah. What's going
And
on
get
with
up
my
on this
mouse?
side. Oh, it slows down once you have the tractor beam out.
Oh.
Yeah. That's another bug. Easy hop. There we go. All right. Now let's
All right.
see.
Cool. Now we
Oh,
can
and
tractor.
that's easy. You fall right off there. Okay. Can do it.
All right. So we can tractor the Jeep out there.
Oh.
All right. Shall I support you on that?
Yes, please.
Okay.
Can we go up, maybe?
I am not able to do anything.
All right. Oh no, that
Did
might
we-
be that bug. That
No.
I think they said they fixed, but that might be like PTU or something. Here.
Okay, I'll let go.
All right.
No, you should be on it, right? Because you clicked it first.
All right.
So I'm gonna let go.
Okay. Aha.
We're good?
No. Yeah, we're good.
Okay. Support does not work. Oh, so
Not
yeah,
yet.
we might not be able to.
Come on. Come on. Just don't fall off the edge, because if I actually get this over, we'll have no stepping stone.
Whoops.
What?
No, I went back in. Don't
Oh.
worry. Just immediately fall off the edge right after you said that. Where are you trying to get it?
Trying to get it on this flat part, and maybe we could jump that other part. Uh-oh.
Okay.
Come on.
Okay.
Come on, there we go. Come on. Uh-oh.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
Yikes. Yikes, yikes, yikes. Don't.
All right, so jump onto that gray thing. Here.
Okay.
So maybe hop over here.
Careful, there's a little wall there. Yeah, so you kind of gotta. Yeah.
All right.
Huh.
All right, hop in the passenger seat.
Okay.
Do a
We're not even on the
9
ground.
Who would build a place like this?
Crusader. Crazy monsters.
Let's fix my viewpoint here. All right, 20-point turn here.
Yeah, keep it. You gotta be real careful with it. I can get out. Just spot the distance for you if you need.
All right, how we feeling on luck?
Let's go for it.
Wait a minute. Oh, we're on an invisible mesh.
Can you get on those little pylons there? Oh no! Oh no!
All right, all right.
Oh, my heart. All right. Okay. Okay. Making progress.
Let's see if this guy still has the.
Yeah, he's still waiting.
The most intricate rescue ever. All you got to do now is drive in a straight line.
Yep. Hold on, hold my beer.
I'm dumbstruck that this is working. I wonder where the cutlass is. What'd you walk in on? We're doing some. We're working rescue beacons. Let's put it that way. We've just gotten a little creative here at the end of the stream. AAK265 is the channel name on YouTube. Go check them out. Ramp into the back of the cutlass as it's still falling. .625, not 265. All right. Okay. Now another system to beat.
So,
Let me see where this beacon is real quick.
Man, if only we had the real tractor beam.
I know. I used to carry one in my backpack, but I can't seem to get it in there anymore.
I usually have
What?
one on my other account. I was thinking Vin Diesel from Triple X.
Just gonna.
Oh my god. Hmm.
All right.
We could knock each other out and tractor beam us up. Oh, but
Yes.
whoever's left down here can't get knocked out. Unless we shoot and then revive.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
But that would mean leaving the STV behind.
We'll see about that. All right. You have med pens on you?
Let me double check. Yes.
All right. Okay. I'm gonna knock you out.
Yep.
Let me take out my tractor beam.
We can't tractor beam the STV because it doesn't have enough. We don't have enough
Does it do
tractor beam
anything?
power. Well, it kind of.
Oh wait, hold on. I'm melee. Hold on. There we go.
That was a punch?
No, I'm trying to do the. There we go.
Jeez.
My buddy loves doing this to me.
Yeah, whatever you did first messed me up.
I hit you with the tractor beam.
Oh. Dang. Gave me a level 3 injury on my head.
No way. Yeah,
All right.
they
Well,
build them good.
yeah, I guess so. Let me heal myself real quick and then.
Every time I get out of the STV, all my FS9 magazines follow me and fall
Yeah,
on the
I was
floor.
wondering what's up with that.
So
Okay.
if we build a tower made out of FS9 magazines, we'll be fine.
Okay. Now how can I knock you out? By shooting you?
Ooh. Yeah, you're gonna have to kill me.
Whoa! You're gonna get an injury from that.
Shoot
And
me
I-
in the chest.
And I can't lift this up all the way.
Hold on. Wait.
Oh!
Oh!
Whoa! Okay, wait. So reverse.
You want
Let
me
me
to try
take
to
you
get in
out.
it?
Yeah, let me take you out, and then you can lift me while I'm in there. Because I
Alright.
can't lift it for some reason. I can only support it.
Okay.
So I'm coming back down. Go ahead and pull that back over. And I will take you out and tractor beam you.
Okay.
Alrighty.
Five seconds. All right.
Got blood in my eyes now.
All right. Can you get in the passenger seat?
From there, probably. Yes, I can. Defying gravity. Come on, tractor beam, you can do it. Yes. Yes.
Come on, come on, come on, come on.
Ah. Should be in the driver's seat.
Yeah, if you make a hard left, you could probably get up that. That's such a weird looking animation.
Wish I could do that in real life. Oh, no. Oh, I'm slipping back down. Okay.
All right. Wait, this is incredibly annoying.
It's like it just hid from you.
All right. Oh, come on, girl. Come on. Come on. Come on.
Here we go.
Come on. Come on. Oh.
Wee.
Nice and easy. Ooh. All right. All right. Come on. Come on. Come to
There we go.
Oh.
Yes.
All right. All right.
beacon's still active. We just got to get on that one and.
Challenge is conquered. All right.
All right.
10 more kilometers. Oh, you can drive. I got blood in my eyes. I don't trust me.
All right, here we go. Uh-oh. Oh, good. Didn't move for a moment.
Oh. Oh. Oh, okay, I see. We connect on that side. Cool. I thought we were not connected to the... Wait, why are we going this way?
Let me make sure. Yep, that's where he is.
Oh, Heartmore. Oh, I was looking the other direction. Cool.
If this guy is still there and he's looking at the... he's looking at us getting closer and further and then closer and wondering what this guy's doing.
Yeah, like I can't... How long have we been doing this? Like 20 minutes.
It's gotta be... Yeah.
It's okay, we're not in the air.
Yeah. I mean...
Well... Yeah, I'll give myself some medication. Got all the stuff for it. Really hope they add more communication abilities to the game. It needs so desperately. Yeah, really though.
Got any good Sky Roadway music?
Yo, Tara, thank you for the sub.
Any good sing-alongs?
Honestly, I feel like I just want to sing Highway to the Danger Zone. Got my my action music playing here though. Not really a sing-along kind of song, more of a
Yeah,
lots of that kind of stuff, you know.
You do that well.
Thank you. Lots of practice. Chad hates it.
I have a feeling we're gonna have that same similar situation here.
Yep, it's looking like that's what's up ahead for us. And then at some point we're gonna have to figure out how we get up into that city, because that doesn't look like an easy transition either.
See, this is why CIG needs to put in stairs.
Mm-hmm. Or jump or jetpacks.
Oof. I don't know how I feel about those.
We need it. I need to be able to survive when I eject from my ship.
Yeah, you just put up the transport beacon. Oh, well, not an atmosphere. That's
Yeah.
We probably won't be doing that again.
Yo, what's up, Tree? How you doing? Welcome into the stream, my friend. We're doing some interesting stuff today. Oh my god, does it run alongside the platform? Please, God,
That
yes.
would be
Yes.
amazing if it did.
Yes.
Let me make sure this isn't a mesh. Oh, so far so good.
All right. That's a nice little...
All right, think skinny thoughts.
Oh boy. Boy, I do love how CIG likes to not pay attention to very, very close dimensions and make you fall off if any bit of your wheel is off the platform. Thank God. Okay. All right. And now...
Now it's nighttime.
I don't know where we go from here. That's... We're going to have to tractor beam the STV around that, I think.
Yes. Let's see here. Where are we?
And we're losing sunlight. Jeez, we were over there.
Down.
Yeah, that's where we landed. Oh my god.
Oh yeah, yeah. Hold on here, let me. Yeah, knock me out here.
No.
Uh-oh.
No.
No.
No. Oh god. Okay.
Oh, you there?
Whew.
Oh.
It's terrifying.
Here,
man.
Oh, there's my FS9 ammo. Give me a whack on the head and put me up there, please.
You don't want to just go around this? You want to go up on top?
I want to go up on top, yeah.
Okay.
That's a little too sketchy.
Alrighty. Will do. I'm just gonna put you right on that dark gray area because I don't know what's over the edge.
Okay.
Come on, pull out your freaking multi-tool. Alright.
2 seconds.
I'm not gonna be able to get it out. It's not working.
Alright.
What the heck?
it up?
Oh, it made me
Oh,
drop mine.
Oh. Well, at least it's still there.
Yeah.
Boy, these meshes are more reliable than some of the other places that we are supposed to go to.
Okay.
Alright.
Let's try this again. Holstered. And I'll knock you out. Can you stand up?
I am standing up.
Oh boy. Let me get in the STV and see if that kills the desync.
Is that a thing?
Sometimes. You want to go prone and stand up again?
Yeah, sure. I can't go prone. Oh, now I'm prone.
There we go. Okay.
Okay.
You're
I'll
good.
back up. Alright.
All right. Knocking out. Whoa.
More Nine Tails reinforcements.
Not now, Rowena.
Come on, pull out. No, please. There we go.
1 second.
Nah. Go.
Yep.
Gotcha.
Oh, I am up here. Oh, there go my FS9 magazine.
Yeah, they're everywhere.
Free ammo for life. Alright. I'll let him try to stand up. There we go. Come on, buddy. You got it. Okay. Oh yeah, this should definitely go well. Oh, that's good. Right there. Ooh, easy now. This movement bug with the what do you call it out? Something else.
Here we go.
Come on. Mass exceeded.
Oh no.
Is
that
Don't breathe.
Call me fat tractor beam? Whee! Yay!
All right.
Nice.
Let's see here. Yeah, we should be able to fit. Ah, there's the admin center.
Yeah, I think we got a straight shot, dude. But like, oh my god, the city itself, I don't know how that's gonna work. All right, let's see.
All right. A third person.
Okay. It's good speed. Okay.
All right, nice and easy, right? Four-wheel drive engaged. Nice and easy. Nice and easy.
Totally no flirting with disaster here. Not at all.
All right.
Star Citizen never punishes people for this.
Actually, stay in, and I'll flip it over.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ooh, easy now.
I can't believe like this is the kind of experience we can have, and they're not even they're not even planning out puzzles yet.
I'm telling you, beacons lead to emergent gameplay. I mean, most of the time it's literally just, run-of-the-mill bunkers, Someone commented on a Reddit post of one of my videos one time, and they go, you literally just do the same thing all the time. Do you know that? And I'm like, yeah. Guess I could try to figure out how to edit it better, but yeah, you got to see the whole thing, though. You got to see what it takes, and you got to see what makes it take so long, or what makes it go well, and what makes it go poor, because that's how the science experiment works.
You got to be willing to do the same thing every time to make some progress.
It is rather boring to watch, though, I will say.
Can be, yeah.
This is like the final boss right here. I don't even care what happens on the platform. If we could just get over this, I'll be happy.
Seriously, yeah, if we could just get in there, that'd be amazing. Noble, thank you for the super chat.
Everybody's looking for in Star Citizen.
Appreciate you. Yeah, this is...
Is that the shuttle?
Where?
Up there.
Oh, yeah, right above us. On the landing above us.
All right.
Okay, so this is the big challenge. You know what? We might be able to tractor beam ourselves up there.
How does that work?
Well, I can tractor beam your body all the way up there, and you can tractor beam the
Ah,
STV.
that's right. See, I'd already forgotten how we got this far.
It's kind of a risky one, but I think we could do it. So, do we have enough time, though, if I down you? It'd have to be almost immediate that I picked you up.
Let me take a look down here real quick. Yeah, it'd have to be really fast.
I'm going to put the med tool in my backpack so I'm not accidentally pulling that out.
That's smart.
Okay.
Let me see what this is real quick. I don't know why I didn't just drive.
That is pretty high up. Can I even tractor beam that high up? Let's see.
Probably.
Yeah, it's probably not too bad. Did it just disappear? Oh.
I'll be right back. I'm going into the weird area here. Got any entryway to the bottom?
I can't even tell. No, that's far up there.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to.
Okay, so
I
I
swim, right?
Oof. I don't think we can make it, dude. I think it's just barely too far. Hold on, let me see if straight up. Okay.
I'll wake up just in time to use the new improved vaulting mechanic.
Okay.
I'll grab the ledge.
So the absolute range limit of this thing will allow you to go up there, but I don't know if you'll be knocked out far enough. You know what I mean?
Let's pick the best possible points.
Right here, right where I am, because it has to go straight up.
Okay.
So you have to go right in between. Oh,
yeah,
boy.
right onto the platform, right?
Yeah.
Right onto the dock.
Yeah. You
All
ready?
right. Smack me in the head.
Come over here.
Where are you? Oh, there you are. Hold on.
Get on the hood of the rover, and that's
Good
gonna
luck.
lift me up like maybe a meter. I'll drive it over, I guess. Okay. Here we go.
Put the parking brake on.
It's in neutral. I don't know how I'm gonna... Okay. First attempt. I can't... Can you turn to the left a little bit?
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
All right, I'm down. 8 seconds. 7.
I grabbed your ammo.
5.
Stupid ammo.
4.
Okay,
3.
no, I'm gonna have to try it again.
Okay. I think you're just enjoying knocking me out.
Dumb little ammo clips everywhere.
Oh, still? But every time I get hit, my ammo.
Yeah, I accidentally grabbed that instead. Man, you do not get much time. Maybe I should kill you. Yeah, let's try this again.
Easy now. If you kill me, I can't. I can't. All right, whoops. All right.
Alrighty, and
Nope.
what just happened?
I didn't get knocked out.
Oh, okay. Oh, it's because... Okay, sorry.
You just whacking me with the stretcher beam?
Yeah.
Thanks. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Come on. Gotcha.
Where am I?
No! Shoot. Alright. Alright. No, 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 no.
I'm alright. It's okay. It's okay.
We
It's okay.
Ah. We had him. What happened? Dang it, dude. That was so close. The last step.
Final boss.
Cheers. It was a good attempt.
Oh, yeah.
I thought you got over the edge, too. Could you see from your camera?
I think I was just for a second. I'm falling in a weird way.
Think we had more steps. We were at least on that platform. At that point, it was all... we were back in game, basically. We were done doing all the sneaking behind the scenes. But, dude, thank you for joining me. This was a fantastic way to end it.
For you.
Yeah. Unfortunately, our guest is... You can just back out, right? Back to main menu?
Yeah. I left the building.
Unfortunately, our guest can't do anything like that, and is... Best of luck to you.
Thanks, wherever I end up.
Yeah. But, no, thanks again for joining me for this one and showing me some of the Beacon gameplay. I think this did show a lot of places where they can improve, and hopefully we will see that this year.
I hope so too. Thanks for having me, Space.
Of course. And folks, again, if you didn't catch that, his name is AAK625, right?
Yep.
And you've got just a YouTube channel, or you do other things?
I just have a YouTube channel.
Okay. Well, go check it out. It's got some good footage on how these beacons work, and I'm thinking maybe people could use it as inspiration to start doing these beacons themselves.
Hopefully.
Yeah. All right, man. Thanks again. I'll be in touch. Have a good day.
Thanks, Tomato. Take care.
You too. All right, y'all. And that's the end of the stream for me, so I'm going to drop you on... I'm thinking Avenger 1 today. Y'all go have a good time over there in his stream chat. Drop some tomato raids, Toad's gang. Let them know where the love is coming from. And have a good time, everybody. Thank you for joining in on this one. It was a good one. More gameplay like this is continuing to come on the channel. We're doing much more of these kind of creative streams on Wednesdays, talking on Mondays, orgs on Friday and Saturday. So if you want some more gameplay, I'll see you in a few days. Thanks, everybody, for being here. Make sure to check out our ongoing giveaway, and enjoy yourselves. Have a good day. Bye.